Trigger, where are you located? But just if by any chance you're near me, I will invite you to the ice cream.
I'm in Miami. Like,
no way.
Yeah.
I'm in Fort Lauderdale. I have you been in Jackson Parlor, I think it's called, in Fort Lauderdale?
No. On the recording. Okay. So how are you? How is everyone doing?
Doing good.
Good. Okay. So I'm not sure if you noticed, but you have 2 bonus sessions, Saturday and Sunday. Okay. So we're going to just apply and put everything together. Okay.
Okay.
Then, okay, let's start with the disclaimer. Access to this material is strictly limited to current students of the Trading Academy. By using or attempting to access this content, you confirm that you're an active, registered Trading Academy member in good standing. Remember that if you're not familiar with these topics, then you might be struggling with these sessions. So if you're struggling with these sessions, I would recommend to go back to core and start building it from there. And of course, the expectation versus the reality. In order for you to become a consistent, profitable trader, you have to work on each of the skills one by one. Until you master one, you go to the next one and so forth. Otherwise, you won't really master anything. Okay, that's really important. Understood, everyone?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So let's keep going. So last session, we reviewed the map and the plan. We reviewed market scenarios. We saw some examples of correlations, which we will work in depth on Saturday and Sunday. We saw some codified setups. We reviewed the trend setups and the stick. Is the stick a trend setup or a formation setup, everyone?
Formation.
setup.
Why? Because
the trend hasn't been determined.
It's outside the trend.
it's
not in
a
the
trend.
breakout segment. It's not in the breakout
Correct.
segment. You can have a trend, but that doesn't mean
Yeah.
the stick lives in it. It's got to live outside the trend. So trend could be up, and your stick is outside that box.
Yeah, it's a zone that's not in the breakout segment of a trend. Good job. What we will cover today, we're going to see the other formation setups, which is the trap, the rally-based drop, the drop-based rally, the nemesis, and the MTR. I'm going to go through the decision matrix, which I think is really important. I will show you how to codify your own setups, and I will show you how to backtest the setups. Let's start with the trap setup. Okay, I know some of you love the trap setup. So the trap trade. The trap trade is a zone that is, in this case, just above the controlling swing high of the downtrend. So why do you think, guys, it's called a trap?
Because you think it's price is gonna go up because it broke the downtrend, but in reality, that zone there kind of holds it and then drops the price back, so it trapped you from going up, I guess, and took you out.
Yep.
Breakout traders are going to go long above the break of the controlling swing high, and they're going to go right into a supply zone.
Correct. Because you think that context has changed and you want to go long, and then you just get stop out, because in essence, what happens is that the controlling swing high just moved higher. You see what I mean with that?
Yes.
So if the downtrend continues from where current price is, where would the controlling swing high be? Who can draw it?
I'm sorry, what was the question again? Trigger, I'm not understanding the question.
Marie got it. If this is a trap and the downtrend is going to continue, where is the controlling swing high? And who can draw the new downtrend if that's the controlling swing high?
Oh, hold on. That being the controlling swing high. Is that the key swing?
No, you got it. No.
Is it?
Focus. If that's if that's the new controlling swing high of
That's good.
the downtrend, where are the three boxes?
Oh, it would be.
Oh, we need.
Hold on.
You need one. Oh, Nicole cheated.
Yeah, that's.
You just lied, Nicole. It was boxes. Vinit was trying.
Sorry.
Yeah. No, it's okay. So, do you see? Well, the boxes are a little bit off, Vinit. So, the new breakout segment. Let me see if I can annotate. So, just think about this. You have a downtrend, right? And the downtrend breaks and you have an uptrend. But there's a trap in here, meaning it's going to trap all the buyers that thinks that the trend is going to continue. And what happens is that price just creates another breakout segment, which means the controlling swing high just moved a little bit higher because the controlling swing high was here, but when it broke and went to the trap, now the controlling swing high moved higher. Make sense?
Well, yeah, but how can you call that a controlling swing high when there's that breakout set hasn't formed yet? I mean, right? I mean,
I'm calling the controlling swing high right now when price broke lower.
Oh, okay. All right. Then I can understand. But right there, that picture doesn't have it.
No.
Okay. All right. That's what was confusing me. That's why I looked at it.
My question was, if this is going to be the new controlling swing high, then where would the next boxes
be? Okay. All right. Understood then. Thank you. Sorry. I missed.
That's okay.
I didn't see it. Because you know what? I'm getting more conscious of that because of that MTR in your question you had. Like earlier, not today, but yesterday you had 11 questions and I got that MTR one wrong. And I saw it because I saw that MTR and I said, well, I saw it as after the fact, not when it actually got hit. So I was, that one caught me. That tricked me, I guess. But anyway, good. Thank you.
Just focus here. You have a downtrend. Downtrend breaks. You think you even have an uptrend. You think price is going to reverse. There's a trap. Yep. And bam, and it creates a new downtrend. Make sense?
Yep, I understood. Thank you.
Right. So that's the trap trade. This is another example. Price breaks the downtrend. It even formed an ugly short tail uptrend. And then, bam. Do you understand why the trap is not a trend setup? Yes, no?
It's not in the breakout segment of the current trend when it doesn't form, that swing high doesn't get formed until it hits that trap, that zone. So, correct. It's not in there. Yep.
That's why the boxes keep you safe. Okay? Because without the boxes, you might get fooled. Okay? Another example. You have an uptrend and there's a trap down here. Okay? Now, when you are going to backtest the setups, you have to understand where that trap trade is in the higher time frame. So you see how in here to the right, you see where the location of the trap trade is? And do you see what the 4-hour uptrend is on the 2 weeks? What is the 4-hour uptrend on a higher time frame?
Should be a rally-based rally.
It's in there to the right.
IRT.
Oh, I
Yes,
see what you're saying on IRT. Correct. Yep.
the 4 hours is just an IRT to
Yep.
the what? What's the name of that setup on the 2 week, the supply zone?
That would be the anchor.
Mm-hmm. Is that zone in a trend? Yes or no?
Yes, it is.
So imagine if you are going long in the 4 hour in that trap trade after price has made an IRT to a 2 weekly supply zone anchor. That's suicidal, isn't it? You
Yes.
see? This is the piece, guys, that is going to change your trading. This piece right here. When you have an uptrend, go to the higher time frame and see what the uptrend is. Oh, it's just an IRT to a supply zone. Yeah, but what's the setup? Oh, it's an anchor of a higher time frame downtrend as an IRT. Is a higher time frame giving me permission to go long in a demand zone that's dead after the correction is broken?
No.
No.
No, no. But you see how we can get fooled by the lower time frame. Oh, it's gorgeous. It's a trap trade. And what if the arrival is hot? I have profit zone. And then boom. What happened? Well, you were not aware of the higher time frame.
Hmm.
And what happened to that zone? Bye-bye.
Got smashed.
I mean, you have a one-to-one. If you trade one-to-ones, you have your one-to-one. Okay? So context, everyone. Any questions from the trap trade? I think that's the easiest one, isn't it? Questions on that one? No? You're
No.
quiet today, guys. The only thing I would say for that one is always take a screenshot of it. Whenever you have a trap trade, sync that zone, go to the hard time frame and see where that zone is. Am I trading the impulse or the correction relative to the hard time frame? Oh, I'm trading the correction. Has price hit supply zone curve? Yes. And what the heck am I looking for longs? Okay. It's important, very important. Okay, let's keep going. Drop-based rally formation setup. Is a drop-based rally in the context of a trend? Is it in the breakout segment of a trend?
No.
No.
No. So it's a formation setup. Many people get tricked in this one. This demand zone is not in the breakout segment of an uptrend. You're trading outside the box. You can also have a drop-based rally formation setup at the extreme of the downtrend. That demand zone is not in the breakout segment of an uptrend. It is just a standalone zone. Okay? And you have here an example. This is copper in a 5-minute chart. Let's say that you want to trade a drop-based rally that's not in the breakout segment of an uptrend. And then it stopped you out. But then it went higher. What do you guys think happened? Why did price stop you out and then went higher? What happened?
It reacted to a trend formation that's in the breakout segment, but in a different time frame.
It's in your face. What's an uptrend in a higher time frame?
Upturn is a rally-based rally.
So
It's just running into a higher time frame supply zone.
demand zone.
Well, didn't you say where price is going to turn?
No. I'm
Okay,
asking.
sorry. Okay.
I'm asking. The drop-based rally got stopped out, wigged out, middle finger, and then price went higher. My question is, what do you think that setup got stopped out, but then price went higher?
Because this is a rally base rally. It touched one time and then on a 5 minute was a cat, but again it was a rally based rally, so it went higher.
Where is the base of the rally base rally?
Yeah.
Del Rodeo.
Yeah,
Yeah.
the red box.
Yeah.
The red
box,
box
then.
is the base of the higher time frame rally base rally. Okay, remember guys, we have to start seeing this. Okay, start making that association in your brain, because if you understand the relation between trend and zone, you can just change the time frame until you find Waldo. Don't get sucked in the lower time frame. So you see what happened? You see where the 5-minute demand zone is? That the one that was not in an uptrend. So what happened? Price just made an IRT to a higher time frame rally base rally. You guys seeing it?
Yes.
Yeah.
So that's important, okay? Every time you have an uptrend, think, where is the higher time frame rally base rally? And if you're trading zones that are not in the breakout segment of an uptrend, then this can happen, okay? It's very risky, guys, to trade zones that are not in the breakout segment of a trend, like this one. Okay, just know, just for you to know, I never trade this setup. That should tell you something. I never take this trade. Never, ever, ever. This one, once every 9, like from 10 times once, I take it. Just for you to understand how many times this fails. Okay. Questions on this one? Everyone see the relation between an uptrend and the rally base rally, and how you got stopped out because it was just a retest to a higher time frame demand zone? Is that clear to everyone?
Yes.
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 Okay, perfect. So this is an example. Okay, this was an example of this drop base rally.
Mhm.
And I'm going to show you an example of this drop base rally, which is this one. Okay. Do you see how who can draw the trap in this, in the right picture? Who can draw the trap trade? Who can see the trap trade? The right one, the right one.
Oh, over here. Okay, sorry.
Yeah. The yellow one cannot be a trap trade because the yellow one to the left, it's in a trend on a higher time. Make sense?
Mm-hmm.
That cannot be a trap. It's on the right. No, Lisa. That's not a trap, Lisa. On the 1 hour, that was the uptrend. On the 1 hour, the trap would have been here, Lisa. Make sense? That one is out of context. This demand zone, this demand zone, you see this? This demand zone is in a trend on a higher time frame. So that's not a trap. A trap is a zone that doesn't live in an uptrend. That's a trap. Make sense? This one, this zone is in an uptrend on a higher time frame because this is just a segment. Is that clear? Lisa?
Yeah, yes, clear. Yes. Thank you.
The trap is in here. Just look for the trend, and then price went higher. But in this case, you see that price just, is this a segment or a trend?
The segment.
Mm-hmm. And on the other one, it was more difficult because it was an uptrend, remember? On the other example I showed you from the trap trade?
Yes.
Yeah. Let me go back because I know you don't remember. Let me find it. This one. This is an uptrend, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
Yes,
The
it
right
is.
one is an uptrend. And in oil,
Would it be considered inside uptrend? Because it's
Yeah.
okay.
Outside sideways, inside uptrend, correct. And in OinCoin in here, it's just a segment. It's just one segment. Okay. And you see how the controlling swing high just move higher. You see it, Juan, now?
Yeah, I see it now. It's clear. Yep, I see it. Yep.
I'm going to
You
give
know-
you a hint. I'm going to give you a hint. When you have
Okay.
a trap trade,
Uh-huh.
this is just, I'm going to borrow you my rules. For a trap trade, if I have just a segment, I take it. If I have an uptrend on arrival, then I don't. It's more suspicious. Meaning, I don't take a proximal line entry on it. I use a confirmation when the arrival is as an uptrend. Whether if it's just a segment, I don't mind. I take a proximal line entry, okay?
Wait, when do you take the proximal line entry?
To take it down out of
Yeah,
the
the trap trade.
Yeah,
In this
okay.
case, I take it because it's just a segment.
And
It's
you
not
would
a power
would you
trade.
and would you just, since it's one segment, just consider it a IRT on a higher time frame?
It depends.
Okay.
If I go to a higher time frame and I see that this is the proximal line of a higher time frame supply zone, then yes. Make sense?
Yes.
Yes, then yes. But yeah,
Because what what is the reasoning behind you not taking the trend? Because it would be a come around uptrend to the supply to the trap zone?
yeah, and the uptrend has more power than a segment
And the uptrend has more power than the segment.
because the segment is just one move up. It has more
Oh.
probability to go down the same way it went up, like in here, you see?
Right, because that could in a sense be curve at the bottom and then it's just breaking through that zone.
Yeah.
Okay.
And the other one, it's more suspicious because an uptrend has already formed, you know? So that's just, I'm just borrowing my rules to you on the trap trade.
Trigger, and you pay attention to the arrival based on the time frame that you found Waldo, correct?
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Yes, 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 yes. So for example, in this one, that's it. It's the 110. That's how I know there was no other time frame because it's already a magic time frame in here. So that's the time frame where I'm watching the arrival on this time frame. Make
Okay.
sense?
Yeah. Thank you.
No problem. Rabbit hole, Nicole. Okay. So we reviewed the drop-based rally formation setup. Now let's review the rally-based drop formation setup. Same thing as the other one, remember, as the drop-based rally. This rally-based drop, the first one to the left, is not in the breakout segment of a downtrend. It's outside the red box. Everyone understands that?
Yes.
The one to the right is a rally-based drop formation setup, but it's not in the breakout segment of a downtrend. It's just a standalone zone. I want to show you some examples, real examples, actually. So in here, you have a higher time frame supply zone. This one I have here in the 4-hour. Is the supply zone I drew in the breakout segment of a downtrend?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Yes. So this setup in here is just a rally-based drop, not in the breakout segment of a downtrend. Even though it's nested in the higher time frame, the location of just this zone is not in the breakout segment of a downtrend. Can anyone see that?
Yes.
Because you have a downtrend, you have a supply zone in the breakout segment of a downtrend. Price makes a retest to the zone. It forms a rally-based drop in here, and you're trading this zone in here. So in essence, I'm going to get rid of this one. You're trading in there, outside the box. Got it?
You're asking about that zone I circled right there.
Yep, yeah, correct.
Okay, good.
That one is just a retest to the one, to the zone to the left, which is in the breakout segment. But the one that's been traded in here is not. Okay. Yes, no?
Yes, because it's technically not nested in the breakout.
Yeah, yep, you're trading the retest of the zone to the left.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah. Someone has a question? No one? Your last chance.
Okay, can you put a little box on that zone just so I can first good screenshot on the 4 hour?
On which one?
The one that you highlighted there.
Like the whole zone in the breakout segment? Or the
Yeah,
one
that's fine. That's fine right there. Just for
Okay.
my notes. Thank you. I'm sorry. Just want to
Okay.
take a screenshot because this is a good example. Thank you.
But,
problem.
But
so-
that's
so
not the
it-
zone she's
No, no,
talking
no.
about. That's
Yeah.
that's
No,
the
correct.
whole breakout segment
Mhm.
zone, the drop base drop. She's talking about the rally base drop that's
Right there. Yep.
right there.
Oh, that makes even the picture even better. Thank you.
Yeah, that one is this one here.
Correct. Oh, let me take that picture since you circled it. Thank you. I'm sorry.
Trigger, so are you saying that because it's outside of the breakout segment, that the new rally base, a drop that has formed, you would not take it, or you would take it as a confirmation?
No. I'm just saying that it's not in the breakout segment of a downtrend. Like
Yeah.
I haven't borrowed or show you my rules for that one because guess what? I don't trade it. I don't take that trade. I told you before, I really don't take rally base drop or drop base rallies formation.
Yeah.
No, thank you.
And yeah, even it's embedded inside the drop base drop that's within the breakout segment, that
Well,
new rally base drop, you wouldn't necessarily take it.
no, because if I want to take that, why do I want to trade the retest of the big boss?
Yeah.
Why do I want to take the retest of the big boss? I just take the big boss instead. Make sense?
Okay. You would
Well-
take, but yeah, you would take the retest of the big boss, but you wouldn't necessarily take the new rally base drop formation.
I would take, hold on. I would
You would
take
take
that zone, the whole zone.
that right there.
Yeah.
That whole zone, I would take. I wouldn't take, this is a retest, and this is a rally base drop. That I wouldn't take because that one is not, you see how it's not in the breakout segment now when I get rid of the zone?
Correct.
And what can happen? I trade it stops me out, it goes to the big boss, and then works. Make sense?
Yeah. Okay.
That's why I don't, you know.
But you would take the retest of the big boss, and not necessarily the new formation zone.
Yes, I would take this one, yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, the new formation, no.
Okay. Oh, that's clear. Yes.
Just not for me, you know, it doesn't mean it doesn't work, it's just not for me, that one.
Yeah.
You mean take it, even though that zone is not nested in the breakout area, you mean take it down?
I don't take it, I don't like that trade. This is.
Because it could go up or down.
It's this one, Jeremy. That setup is this one. So let's assume that there is a supply zone here.
Correct, in the breakout segment, a breakout trend segment box.
So if I want to trade anything, I'm trading this supply zone in the breakout segment.
Because it's nested.
I don't take this IRT to this zone because that can happen and stop me out and then work in my direction. Now, if you want to reduce your risk, you can take this rally-based drop formation setup. You know what I mean? But just understanding that this can happen. Okay, but yeah, to reduce your risk, you could take this, you know, but just understand the nuances of that setup. I'll show you another example of this one. I knew you would love it. That's why I have two examples. So you can see this. Is this zone in the breakout segment of a downtrend?
No.
No.
You can see that the zone that's in the breakout segment of a downtrend. Oh, this is going to be a good one. Who can, in this one, who can see the higher time frame zone that worked on this 1 hour chart? Who can see it?
And I'm getting my pencil out. Where the heck that pencil go?
Oops.
Oh, sorry. Okay,
Yeah,
good.
Rafaela got it.
I would do that one. Yep.
SK got it to the base. Rafaela got it week to week.
Yeah.
Yep.
Mm-hmm.
Who got the yellow lines in there?
Rafaela did.
Okay. Yep. That's good. All right. Thank you.
Orange lines. So
Yeah. Or orange lines. Yep.
that's shown in a higher time frame, week to week, and most likely to the base only. It would be here, I would say, or even here, depends. But yeah, that's the higher time frame zone. So that's the higher time frame zone. And you're trading, if you're trading the rally-based drop formation setup, again, you're trading the retest to the zone. Okay, is it clear?
Yes.
Okay. And this is the other example for the other rally-based drop formation, the one to the right, the one that's at the extreme of the uptrend, which is this one. You have gold in the 1 hour, and that's 30 minutes, I would say, rally-based drop formation setup. And you see what happened? Do you see why I don't like these trades? You see the middle finger?
Yeah.
And then it goes down. That's why I don't like taking this trade. So for the rally-based drop formation setup, like you have two variations, if I can say. One, the easiest one to identify is the one that's at the extreme of the uptrend. And the other one is the one that's the retest of higher time frame supply zone. Agree?
Yes.
Okay. Now let's get to my favorite. My favorite one, the nemesis. The nemesis, it's a rival or an opponent that you cannot get rid of. That's why I call this setup the nemesis, because it goes against all odds and it works beautifully.
Well labeled.
Yeah, yep. So the rally-based rally nemesis is a formation setup. So how did I come up with this? Who in here can guess how I came up with this setup without reading it, what it says? Who knows, or who can guess?
I can guess. At least I can try. But what I think why you call it the nemesis is because the opposing zone is right there as your nemesis. But you're taking it, you say it works. So that's why you call it the nemesis.
Why am I looking to go long in that specific location without profit zone?
Okay.
Because
you're looking for the next impulse up.
Yep.
And it's
in a higher time frame, you're following the higher time frame. Yeah, if it in this case, like if it's an uptrend, in order for uptrend to continue, that's the last in the demand zone. That has to work to continue the higher time frame impulse.
Correct. Yes. Because when price hits the demand zone curve, the demand zone in the breakout segment of an uptrend, is that demand zone in the breakout segment of an uptrend?
Yes.
No.
Hold on, no, hold on. The one that's here, this one in here, here's one, this one.
Oh,
This
yes.
zone
That one, yes.
is in the breakout segment of an uptrend. And should this one be for bounces or reversals?
Reversal.
Why?
It's in a one breakout segment, and then it's below the POI.
Yes, correct. So I treat this as my curve. So I just follow the sequence of events. When price hits curve, I'm looking for the sequence, a drop base rally, a rally base rally. What's the name of this setup?
Stick.
Yeah. Is it in an uptrend?
No, it's this formation setup, so
It's
can't be in an
outside the
uptrend.
green box, right? It's outside the box. Okay. So price hits curve, drop base rally, rally base rally, and then the nemesis. Know the location of the nemesis, okay? The nemesis cannot be here. The nemesis cannot be here. The nemesis has to be here high, okay? The location is important. So then, if I see the sequence, I commit to this one because the higher time frame is in an uptrend. And again, remember that this is an impulsive uptrend. Even if it's a 5-minute, if the monthly, weekly, daily is in an uptrend, it's an impulsive uptrend. Okay? So once price hits curve, that's why I'm using this black line. That's what Jordan taught us. He said, once price hits curve, draw a black line and just focus on the right side of the chart and look for an uptrend to form and just keep going long, looking for the impulse to continue. That helped me a lot because one of the biggest mistake I see is that people keep looking to the left. There's a reason for when you want to look for the left and when you don't care about anything to the left. Okay? Understand?
Yeah, so
Is
once it hits the
Yes.
curve, then even though it's when you're focusing on the right side of the, then you're even though it's a formation zone, you're focusing on the right side. So those zones are viable.
Yeah, I mean, I have to see the sequence.
Yeah.
Remember the when we covered how to trade a new breakout segment of the uptrend?
Yes.
It's the same thing.
Yeah.
Trading the new breakout segment before it forms. People wait for it to form and then look to trade. I don't wait for it to form. I trade it when it's forming. Okay?
Yeah,
And then
once it's forming, it's already you're chasing it.
not chasing it, meaning I have an uptrend in here, right? I have an uptrend and price is in a correction. Let me draw it. Price is in an uptrend and it's in a correction. It has hit a zone where the correction can terminate. And I see the sequence in here, the stick. And even if the downtrend hasn't been broken, I don't care. I focus on the right side of the chart.
Yeah, because you're trading price action at that point.
Yeah, I'm trading the sequence.
And that's what Jeff Manson used to say in the back in the day, and it didn't sink in. He would say, "Yeah, you need to trade the right side of the chart,"
Yeah.
and people are so busy looking left. But
Yep.
I mean, he also didn't bring up the sequence of events because some people are like, "Well, how do I know what to trade?" But
Yes.
Trigger, I got a question for you regarding that, the nemesis and but you don't set the trade up until after it hits that opposing zone before you take it, or do you? I mean, like say the price create your nemesis zone, right? And then it's going out towards the opposing zone, the rally based drop. Do you wait until it hits that zone and then set the trade? Or do you do it, it's approaching and are going to assume that that's going to happen?
One, for it to be a nemesis, it has to hit the rally base drop.
Okay, I just want to make sure I'm understanding it. Thank you.
It has to hit the rally base drop. Okay? That's what I'm saying. The location of the nemesis is important. It's not a nemesis if you have the demand zone in here, Juan.
No, I understand that, but I was just wondering when you set the trade, when do you put the trade on? You see
When the
price
leg out
action.
I need the leg out to close.
when the leg out closes, but it's already hit the zone, and then you
Yeah.
say, okay, I'm setting a trade.
Yes, correct.
Okay, all right, thank you.
Yeah, because that's knocking out a couple of the first steps of the sequence of events. It has
Correct.
to
Yeah.
then form, break the anchor, then eventually form the trend.
Yep, correct. And
So Trigger, you said that in this case, you only trade two setup. One is nemesis, one is stick. Anything between this, you don't trade. Like this one is uptrend, turns to uptrend. Do you trade when the price come back to here? Do you trade this?
well, it depends. Let me explain. Because I'm showing you in a perfect world, in the perfect sequence, okay? But sometimes you can have this. You can have that, and then you have this rally-based rally here. Okay? Then I'm trading this one. You know what I mean?
That's a stick.
It's too high to be a stick because the stick has to be lower. You know what I mean? That's too high. That's in the middle.
Okay.
This one is the one that broke the downtrend. You see what I mean? This one is the one that broke the corrective downtrend. But yet, I mean, to your point, I am trading it. Even though it's not the stick, because it's too high, then in this case, this one is the MTR, a bit lower, right? Because it broke the uptrend, sorry, the corrective downtrend. So yeah, I can take it because price doesn't behave as you know, it's not always a perfect sequence. You won't always have the stick in here. And then, like, for example, another demand zone in here, Lisa, you mean? That one it depends on what? On if I have a pocket of points in here or not. Because what if, Lisa, I have another stick in here? Then I'm not trading this demand zone. Make sense? Because this is a drop-based drop stick now. You understand?
Yes.
So that's why it's like you have to understand how price is behaving and the setups. This is not in my arsenal. This is not in my arsenal. Okay?
You're saying you won't add right there, but you would stay in an existing position.
Absolutely. And I would
Right,
trail my stop below here. Yeah.
And because you'd be adding too late in the risk to
Yeah, I
profit.
will. Yeah. No.
Yeah, that you drawing that line once price touches curve. I've never seen you or anybody else do that before. That's a game changer.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, thank you.
No problem. Okay. So in the nemesis, you have three variations. Number one is a continuation of the outside uptrend, right? The one we just reviewed. Then number two, it's a reversal nemesis. Okay? And number three is the anchor zone. This one is difficult for people to understand because they don't see it. On number three, this is in a trend. This is a rally-based rally in an uptrend, and price has hit a higher time frame supply zone curve. You understand what I mean? This zone, you don't see it on the same time frame. This zone is to the left. It's not this zone. That's what I want to, what I want you to understand. So this one, we call it the nemesis, even though it's a trend setup, because price has hit higher time frame curve. Let me explain with an example that I posted today. Let me look for it. It Here, let me bring this cord so you can see what I mean. So, do you see that this demand zone is in an uptrend? Yes? Yes, no?
Yes,
Yeah.
yes, yes, yes.
Yes, but it's at the top of the curve.
And that has hit curve supply. Okay? It has hit the 2-day supply. Then you say, well, prove it. Okay, I'll bring up a chart. So let me see, let me bring crude oil. So you have the 2-day supply zone. You see it here? Oops. That's the 2-day supply zone, right? And what happened? Price just retested. And you see where my demand zone is? Where is it? It has hit curve, isn't it?
In the week.
Yep.
It has hit curve. But if I'm trading the lower time frame and I'm not aware of that, I say, let me identify this setup. This setup is in an uptrend, isn't it? Yes. This is the last demand zone to hold the correction, isn't it? Yes. So has price hit curve on the higher time frame?
Yes.
So that's how you know this is a nemesis, because a nemesis is a demand or supply zone anchor that has hit curve. Okay? You can write that down. An anchor is a higher an anchor zone that has hit curve. Okay? Now,
But in this case, it's not the nemesis here. Is it the nemesis here?
in this case, it's the demand zone anchor, but we call it the nemesis because it has hit curve supply. This one.
But it did not continue up.
You see, because of the location. So it's a demand zone anchor that has hit curve. Basically, you see?
Yeah, I see.
So it's like it's like what are you doing? Okay? That's how we identify it. It has hit curve as an IRT. What are you doing going long in the lower time frame still? Okay? That's an example of a nemesis number 3. It's just a demand zone anchor that has hit curve. Simple. But it's in an uptrend. Versus number 1 and number 2, they are just formation setups. Number 1 is a continuation of the uptrend. And number 2 is a reversal of the uptrend, yes. Okay? Nemesis because you don't even have a 1-to-1. And you don't even have an uptrend or a downtrend in this case. So 0 profit zone, 0 for trend. So what are you doing trading this? Okay, that's why it's called the nemesis, because it goes against all odds. Number 1 is just a continuation of the trend, meaning if it's in an uptrend, it has to be a rally-based rally. Who can draw the nemesis? Number 1 for the downtrend. Hold on, let me get rid of this. Oops. Never mind, escape. Let me get rid of this. Who can draw the nemesis number 1 for the downtrend?
Like this, and then this. You have then a supply zone. And you have a demand zone here. So hit this one, then go this way, and then is it right?
What do you say, guys?
that looks like it's in the trend, that zone.
Yes, yes,
So
people get confused. People get
that's
confused with that one.
yeah, that looks like, yeah, it's in the breakout segment of that thing. So it can't be in the breakout segment if it's number one. So, but Khalid, try it again. Try it again, Khalid. You know, that's how we learn.
Is here, not in
Yeah,
the
boy.
top.
Focus in number one. Just do the opposite of number one.
It just, yeah.
No, Lisa, no.
Uh,
SK is trying. No, SK, no.
So the uptrend should fail.
I want the opposite of number one, but for the downtrend.
Guys, remember that number one is an uptrend with a correction going down, then it reverses. So now think on the other way. You need a downtrend, you need a correction, and now you need the price to approach the lower side. I'm just giving you the hint.
Khalid is trying. Khalid is trying.
Yeah. So this is the downtrend.
That's a reversal, Jose. I want a continuation. Come on, Khalid, think. No.
I mean, first, draw the downtrend.
This is the downtrend here.
Okay,
And
now you need a correction.
this is my correction.
Who is drawing? Because I see so many lines.
I want to see who's going to be the winner.
I don't know what color except.
No one has win. No one, no chicken dinner, no.
Okay, everyone, remove everything from the screen and follow me.
Okay.
Okay, first, only one line, I mean, just one drop, downtrend. 3 segments, downtrend. 1 volunteer. Okay, now. Okay. Okay, someone is drawing more than 3 segments.
Just keep going.
This one goes up.
Okay, now. Okay. Okay, continue the whole correction up. No.
Yeah, Lisa got it.
Okay.
She just was missing the drop base rally.
Okay.
Yeah. Lisa got it. And this one, I think it was Jose. I don't remember who was. Why? Because now Marie is like, I want it too. Yes, Marie. This one. Yeah, great job. Yeah. Well, you see how it's like, right, left, right. Like Yuki was saying, you have in here, you have an uptrend, you have a correction, and then you want to start the new move up. So you have a demand zone below the rally base drop. So for the Nemesis continuation of a downtrend, you have a downtrend, you have a correction, the correction terminates, you have a drop base rally, and then you have the drop base drop as IRT without breaking the drop base rally, and then that works. Okay? Okay, let's see who can do number 2 for the downtrend.
No volunteers.
They have panic.
Nobody?
I didn't.
Oh, I'll give it a. Well, okay, someone's drawing it now in the
Come on,
red.
Marie.
So
Ooh, Lisa is taking the lead. Lisa's taking the lead. Come on, Lisa. Great job, Lisa. Lisa won.
Can I share a trick with all of you?
Sure.
Okay. I mean, my trick is I will not draw the whole thing, but I will just draw one thing, a couple of things. So if this is downtrend, draw the controlling. In this case, is the controlling swing high. Is if someone is telling you, let's say the continuation of this one, what do you think? I mean, you think like, this guy going down.
Gotta go down. Gotta go down.
Right. So I'm telling you, this is a correction. Okay, a correction. It's getting close to, the controlling swing high. Oh, but Trigger told us that we are talking about the continuation of the downtrend. So what do I need? Oh, continuation. This is a trick. Draw the controlling swing high or low. That will guide you. At least that's the way I did it.
No, but she wanted the reversal, didn't she?
I know. I'm explaining one of
Oh,
them.
okay. I'm sorry. Okay.
I'm not giving the solution. I'm just telling everyone that if you draw the controlling swing high or controlling swing low, wherever it's the case, then it will help you to think, oh, continuation or reversal. That's all I'm saying. I'm not drawing the any specific scenario. Okay.
Sure. That helped. Questions? Anyone? So I would recommend for you guys, in order for you to understand this, I want you to draw it on a piece of paper or whatever. Like, okay, nemesis number one, the continuation of the outside uptrend. Then you come and then you draw an uptrend. And as QQ was saying, oh, so I needed to continue. Okay. I needed to continue and I need a rally base drop. Okay. So it's the demand zone as IRT without breaking the rally base drop. Okay. Now I want to do it the same, number one, but for the downtrend. Same thing. I have a downtrend. That's my controlling swing high. This is my drop base rally. And I want the continuation. So this is where the nemesis is going to be. Just by drawing it again and again and again and again by hand. Number one for the uptrend and the downtrend. And then number two, I have an uptrend, but I want the reversal. So instead of the correction terminating, like in this one, the correction of terminated, no, the correction becomes the reversal. So you have an uptrend, and if it's not a continuation, then this cannot turn. And this is the drop base rally. So this is where the reversal for the nemesis should be. Because the correction that never terminated, the correction is really going to terminate the uptrend. And same thing in here. This is the correction. This is my controlling swing high. I want to terminate the downtrend. So this is the one that has to hold. Okay, practice it. You have to draw it, draw it, draw it, draw it. And number three is just really the anchor that has it curved. That's it. Okay, you can even ignore this one. You can say it's an anchor that has hit curve. So a demand zone supplies an anchor in a trend that has hit curve. Okay, so you don't get it, you don't confuse yourself. You can don't think about this one because you just can say it's an anchor that has hit curve and just focus on these two. That's what I would recommend. Okay.
Trigger, can I ask a question?
Sure.
For number two, does it normally happen when the outside, there's a bigger outside trend going down and this?
Yes.
Oh,
Bravo.
okay.
Good job. Good job.
Okay. All
yes.
right.
Bravo.
Thank
Why?
you.
Because let me come back to an example.
Yeah, that's why I mean, before I kept getting confused, but then I see it.
Look at this oink. Look at oink, okay? Let's say that here to the right. Sorry, to the left. This one. If this is a corrective downtrend, and if the higher time frame is an uptrend, then if you have a nemesis in here, then this one is most likely to work because this is just a correction. Make sense?
So you have
Whether-
the blessing of the high time frame.
Yeah, because the higher time frame is in an uptrend.
Right.
And this is a correction. So you're looking for this. You're looking for the next uptrend, the next breakout segment. So for that to happen, this corrective downtrend has to terminate. So if you see here a nemesis, in this case, because it's a nemesis, because it has hit the last supply zone in the downtrend. You know what I mean? So then it continues. Okay? It continues the uptrend. This is just a correction. So that's why they work. We saw the same example with the loonie. Remember? Or you want me to show it again? Say yes or no.
Yes, please.
Sure,
Yeah.
please do.
Have to go to the chart. Let me go to the loonie. Where is the loonie? Here is the loonie. Okay, the loonie. Oh, but I have to go to the other contract. Let's see if I can access it still. Oh, I think maybe. No. Okay, let me go to the continuous. Oh, yeah, the continuous futures. Continuous. Let me see if I can find it. And let me see if you can find it. It's going to be very fun. Let's see who sees it first, okay? Let's see who sees a drop-based drop. I saw it! I saw the nemesis. Let's see in this chart who can spot the drop-based drop nemesis. Hold on, let me zoom in more and get rid of this. I just saw it. Where is the drop-based drop nemesis in this chart?
I'm going to give it a try here.
What should you look for first?
Well,
Yes,
oh, good.
Marie.
That's-
Oh la
Man,
la.
she
We
doing
got it.
that. Very good.
Marie
Who-
and Paul, you're on
who
top
did?
of it. You're on
Who
top
got,
of it.
who got that first? Who was that?
Marie.
Oh,
Marie
you
got
did a good job. You did a good job.
Why?
Thank
Because
you. Thank you.
higher time frame uptrend on a 4 hour, I would say you would look at it better. And then Marie's like, I am ready. Have the trigger on. So is this the last demand zone to hold the uptrend?
Yes.
Yes.
This is a corrective uptrend. Okay. Price has hit, I believe, a 6 week or 3 weeks supply zone. I will show it to you now. Now, this zone is a drop-based drop. Let me get rid of the candles. You see how this drop-based drop is the one that has to hold for the continuation of the higher time frame downtrend?
Yep.
You see it? Now, is this supply zone in a downtrend or not?
Yes, it is in the downtrend.
Yeah.
Yes.
So now you understand why we call the nemesis also to the anchor, because this is in essence the supply zone anchor, isn't it?
Yes, it is.
So you understand why sometimes we call the anchor the nemesis because of the location. Now you understand the relation between it? Yes, no?
Yes, I think I do.
Downtrend, this is the anchor of a downtrend. But if the perfect nemesis would be just with a segment down and the drop-based drop that's not in a downtrend, okay? That's a perfect nemesis on the formation. But sometimes you have this example. where the supply zone is in a downtrend and it's the anchor. It has to be the anchor always. But you see the location now.
No, trigger, because you know it's in a downtrend, and you said with a downtrend it has some power. So here you're going in the direction of the impulse down, right? Because on a higher time frame. So, but plus you add a downtrend, that kind of does that give it more power? I mean,
absolutely.
Okay, I just want to make sure I understood. Thank you.
Because the uptrend is a correction. Make sense?
Correct. Understood. Yep. That's the
uptrend is a correction, and this is the red monster here. Apply. You have the red monster here. Okay, that's what Todd Davis Cole said.
The red monster.
Here, you have the red monster.
Much higher time frame.
Yeah.
Supply zone.
That's the wall of China. Okay, that's curve. That's the red monster. Now, this downtrend goes with a higher time frame downtrend. I will go and show it to you. I just want you to understand the difference. This nemesis in here is which one? 1 or 2? In this example, which one is it? 1 or 2?
1.
No, that's 2. It's reversing.
Hold on. Which one is number 1, Khalid?
Formation, where you have the formation.
Yes, but number 1, what's the difference between number 1 and number 2? Both are formations, but what's the difference?
Yeah, well, number 1 is a continuation. Number 1.
And number 2?
Number 2 is a reversal.
So on this time frame, on the 2 hour, is this number 1 or number 2? Is this a continuation of the uptrend or the reversal of the uptrend?
Reversal.
So it would be?
Number 2.
Número 2.
Number 2. Yeah. Número 2. But this one, number 1, the one that you do have, is in a trend. So that's why we call it the anchor zone, because it's in a trend. Okay? This one here, this one is in a trend. Is that correct?
Yeah. So is that number? Oh, hold on here.
This one would be number 3.
3. Okay, that's what I was going to ask. Okay, number 3.
This one is number 2 because it's a reversal. So when you have a downtrend and you have the same location as the nemesis, and it's an anchor, that's why we call it number 3, because we want the nemesis number 2 to be just a formation, whether this one is in a trend. Okay? Yes, no?
Yeah, sorry, I screwed that up.
Yeah.
Right. Oh, it's okay. Okay. Now you say prove it, Trigger. Okay, I will prove it. I don't remember what time frame was it. 6 weeks. The queen of time frames is here. I think that was too much. 3 weeks. No, I believe it was 3 days. Almost. 1 week. He's playing with me. I found it. I found Waldo. What's the trend? What's the trend?
Down.
Downtrend. Is this your curve for the correction?
Yes.
Yes.
Why? Because this is just an IRT to the what? To the supply zone anchor. So your 4-hour uptrend was just an IRT to your to your 2-week anchor. Imagine that. So when you go to a lower time frame, you follow the sequence of events. This is a perfect example for the sequence of events. That's the curve. That's the 2-week supply zone. That's the red monster. That's curve. Then you have is this downtrend an impulsive or a corrective downtrend?
Impulsive.
Corrective downtrend.
Correct. No, impulsive, correct.
Remember, minus and minus is a what?
Plus.
Plus. So this uptrend, is it an impulsive or corrective?
Corrective.
This downtrend, it's a correction of the corrective. It's a correction of the corrective uptrend. So it's an impulsive downtrend. You see, guys, be careful how you label your trends. If you're going to say this is a correction, then you have to write down, this is a correction of a corrective uptrend. Okay? This is a correction of a corrective uptrend. You cannot just say it's a correction. Okay, that's vital. I cannot emphasize enough with that. If this goes with a higher time frame downtrend, even though it's a correction, on this time frame, it's an impulsive trend. Okay? Why? Where is my 2 hour? I typed 2 hour. Why? The sequence of events, everyone. Once price hits curve, that's the red monster. We call it the red monster because Todd Davis calls it the red monster. He calls it the red monster, his thing. So price has hit curve. What's the first setup? You have a rally-based drop formation setup. That's the first setup after price hits curve. Then we said what? You can wait for a downtrend to form. And this was the IRT of a higher time frame supply zone in a downtrend, right? Here. That was the next post stop, not on this time frame, okay? This is a higher time frame zone. So sequence of events, curve, rally-based drop formation, you wait for a downtrend to form, then you focus on the, remember, you focus on the right side of the chart and you follow the sequence. I have a downtrend, then you focus in the supply zones in the breakout segment of the downtrend. You focus on the right side of the chart, take an IRT, price continues. Oh, I see the nemesis. You take the nemesis. The nemesis holds, and then you have your downtrend. You know what I mean? Sequence of events, everyone. Is it clear? Yes? Sort of? No?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. So let me go back to the nemesis. 1, 2, and 3. 1, it's a continuation. 2, it's a reversal. And 3, it's just the anchor, but it has hit a higher time frame zone. Okay. If you're still confused, you can go back to the recording and take a screenshot of the previous chart so you can identify number 3 nemesis. And in that chart, I draw the number 2. How will it look like? Okay. And draw them, guys. Draw them in a piece of paper so you understand which one is which. Otherwise, if you don't visualize it in your head, you will never find it in a chart. Never. How come my brain just saw it really fast? Oh, I'm looking, I found it. You have to visualize it first. What am I looking for? And then you can find it in a chart.
So in the principle, this is for the downtrend, for the uptrend, am I right?
Yeah, it's number 1 and 2 and 3 for the uptrend.
And you have it also for the downtrend, but in the opposite side.
You have to do it. That's the drill. Because if I do it, Khalid, you won't
Yeah,
think.
I know, I understand. And so that's what I'm saying. You have it also in the downtrend.
Yeah.
This
So
in the opposite side. Okay.
the homework for everyone is for you to draw the same thing, but for the downtrend, okay? And post it in the Discord group.
Okay. Okay.
It's a good practice. Okay. So let's focus on this one. Which one is it? 1, 2, or 3?
That
One.
One, a continuation.
Yes, one continuation. Yeah. You're trading outside the breakout segment of the uptrend. This demand zone is not an uptrend. Which one is it? This drop, base drop, nemesis in purple. Is it 1, 2, or 3?
Two.
Number one,
The one
Because?
because it's a continuation of the downtrend.
Yeah. And I would recommend you guys to look for the sequence. Rally base drop, drop, look for the family. Rally base drop stick, and then the nemesis. Okay? And this drop base rally is just a formation character trend setup. Now you understand why I don't trade these drop base rallies? Okay? I just don't. Next one. This nemesis, is it 1, 2, or 3?
One,
Because?
because it's a continuation of the outside uptrend.
Awesome. Good job. This one. Which one is
This
it?
one,
The
number
outside
3.
trend is a downtrend. The outside trend is a downtrend, okay? Which one is
Well,
it? 2 or 3?
That would be, I would think it's a 3, but
The 3 has to be in a trend. It has to be an anchor. Is this
oh,
drop,
okay, I see what
drop
you're
in
saying.
a trend?
No, it isn't. It's outside the trend. So that would be a number 1.
One.
Yes. Yes. And you see how it worked? You see it to the right? Just made an IRT and boom. And then continue. Oh, and I forgot. The setups evolve, guys. Okay? The setups evolve. What do you mean with that?
It moves.
No, it's not they move. No, they cannot move one. Where are they going?
No, I'm just saying, I thought it was kind of similar
No.
to the
No.
anchor.
The
No,
anchor moves because price moves. So if this was your anchor, then another one forms, then this one. Then if another one forms, it's this one. But
okay.
these setups, they cannot move. They have already formed. They have closed, right? They evolve. What does that mean? This is a nemesis, but when a downtrend was formed, then the nemesis is a what? Now,
Supply zone above the POI of that
trend
that uptrend.
setup.
yes. So it evolved to a trend setup. Okay? Understand that. The setups can evolve. Okay? Next one. Oh, actually, this is the one I just showed you. This is which one?
This would be the number 2 because it's reversal, no?
Number
3.
Oh, we'll do it. Don't tell me.
Okay. But
Sorry.
That's okay. What's the difference between number 2 and number 3, Juan?
that higher
What's the
time frame
difference between
curve.
number 2 and 3?
A higher time frame
No.
curve. You're like the anchor
The
zone.
trend. The trend. You don't have a trend in number 2 and number 1, just a formation. In number 3, you have a trend.
Okay, can you go back to that picture then real quick?
To which one? To the example?
No, what you were showing you, the one I got wrong. Yep.
That one.
So is this number 3?
Yes. Why? Is this in a downtrend?
Yes.
I did it on purpose, guys. I didn't draw the downtrend on purpose. And you fell in the trap.
I fell into, I was that bird. That bird again.
If it's in a downtrend and it's the anchor of the downtrend, then it's
Number 3.
Yes. Okay. Let me draw this so it's clear for everyone. And you can take a screenshot. Let me draw the trend. Okay. And let me, okay. Demands on anchor. No, demands on no. Supplies on anchor. Okay. This is number 3. Okay. Now, number 1 would be
Continuation.
no, sorry. Number 2 would be this one.
Yeah.
Why? What's the difference? This is in a trend. And this one is just a formation. The location is the same. The location is the same. The only difference is that number 3 is in a trend and number 2 is not. Make sense? Number 3 is in a trend, number 2 is not. The location is the same. If you want, you can take.
Okay. Nothing.
Oh, go ahead, Dildu.
No, I'm fine.
Okay. Is it clear with this drawing?
So number 2 would be in a segment down, right?
Yes.
Okay.
And for it to work, it has to break the trend to the left. Right?
What?
It's for a reversal.
Yeah. Yes. Yeah. That's the retest and then that. So this one would be the retest and then bam. So do you want them to,
Continuation.
okay? The only difference is that number 3 is in a downtrend and number 2 is just in a segment.
Also 3, I thought it has to hit the curve also, right?
Yep. The curve is this one.
Yeah.
Okay. That's a curve. What I was saying, the location is the same. What changes is just the trend. This is in a trend and this one is not in a trend. Again, for you to make sense, you have to draw it. Draw it. So it's in your brain.
Number 2 is a reversal. Okay, got you.
And
Okay,
you see,
I get it. I think number 2 is a reversal. Yeah, because it's against the trend.
Yes.
And then number 3, it's a down trend. All right. That's why it's not one segment, a downtrend. Okay.
Uptrend. It's in an uptrend, Khalid. In this case, it's in an uptrend. In the example I showed you, it was in a downtrend. In here, it's in an uptrend.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying. In the example you have given us.
Yes,
It's
in a downtrend. Correct.
Yeah.
Great job. Great job, everyone. Okay, is it clear now?
Please go back to this example. Okay, so if it's number 1, how it should be continuation of the trend.
Well, hold on. I'm not going to give you the answer. I'm just going to do something in here. Hold on, Juan. Hold on. Hold your horses. Oh, it's in black. Hold on. Let me do it white. I'm going to give you a canvas and then you tell me. Who can draw?
That's a good idea.
Continuation. The number 1 nemesis in here. Who can draw number 1?
If no one volunteers, I can do it. At least I think I can do it.
Come on, Juan.
You want me to do it? Then okay. What I'm going to describe as I go and get the pen. No, my mine would go something like this.
To the moon.
Yes. But
sorry.
Come on, guys. Try to do something clearer. Try again. Try doing something like the slide I showed to you. Mute everyone and you mute yourselves. Okay. Try to do it like to take a screenshot, guys. Come on. You can do better. Draw nemesis number 1, continuation pattern. Come on, Khalid.
Yeah, I can do this. Yeah, this one like this, and this, so this, and then go this one.
Yeah, you're good, Khalid. Yeah, great job.
Yeah, the head doesn't go up.
Yeah, good job. Yes. So let me do it, okay? Because your Picassos are a little bit suspicious. Your Picassos.
I failed art school. Sorry.
Your Picassos are a little bit suspicious. So that's the nemesis, okay? As an IRT, and then off to the races. That's number uno. Okay. Now, who can draw? Hold on, let me undo. What about number two? Who can draw nemesis number two?
Number 2 is a reversal.
Yep. Come on, Khalid. Come on. You have to win. Tick tock, tick tock.
Yeah, so you go this way, and then you go this way. You go this way.
Oh, Lisa's about to win. Come on,
Lisa
come on,
won.
Khalid.
Oh,
Come on,
Hurry.
Lisa won.
Oh, no, hold on. It's not done yet.
Yeah, no.
There we go. Come on, Holly. Go. All right.
Lisa won. Sorry. Point to the
How
girl.
did she
Sorry,
win?
boys.
The price never came back to the zone.
You did. You're too slow, guys. You're too slow. And Nicole is not here otherwise. Oh boy. Okay. Now
Lisa has a fast pencil.
She's fast, man. So
what about the
good job, Lisa.
The reversal nemesis, but in a downtrend, which is the supply zone anchor. Which one is it? So reversal, but it has to be in a trend because it's a supply zone anchor. Come on, guys. Come on, girl. Let's win. Come on, Lisa. Really? What happened to everyone? SK is going to win. Come on, girls. Come on, girls. Come on, Lisa. 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 Come on. Yes, Lisa won again. Again, SK. I wanted a reversal of the uptrend. Make sense, SK? A reversal of the uptrend. You reverse the downtrend.
Oh, I thought that's what you said. Reversal of the downtrend.
No, of the uptrend. Meaning, I wanted the supply zone in a downtrend, which was the anchor zone, that reversed the uptrend. Make sense?
Okay.
Yep, Lisa won. Another point for the girls. Great job. Okay, now let me do it more difficult. Yeah, let me clear everything. And I'm going to have a white canvas. And it'll do, tell them the same, but for the downtrend. You tell them which one. They have to do everything. Hold on. Let me do something for them. Let me do something for them. Let me do something for them. Let me do something. I don't want to be that mean.
Or quick question, when you get a second, can you go back to the slide so I could take a picture of it? So
sure.
If you can, if not, no biggie.
That one?
No, of the formations.
Oh. Like number one,
Just
two, three?
to memorize them on top of drawing them is two battles in one.
Okay.
All right, thank you.
Okay. So now let's go. Lisa, get ready.
You got to give us a head start in front of Lisa at this.
Are we at the spot the guys a couple of seconds?
Yeah, we at this point you got to stagger it.
Lisa is like, bring it on. Okay. On the other example, I had an uptrend, right? So now I have to have a downtrend.
Okay.
I have to have a downtrend, and I have to have this, and I have to have this. Okay. Now it's, hold on, Juan.
Oh, hey, I get a jump start, don't we? Lisa's been kicking our butt.
So it's your turn. You tell them which one to draw.
Do number 2.
Come on, guys. Lisa. Number 2 is a what? A continuation or reversal?
Oh, this is not right.
1-1.
Hold on.
We have a down trend, not up
Number
trend.
2 is a continuation or reversal?
That was lightning strike. Lightning speed.
The other side, isn't it?
Number 2 is a reversal.
Number 2 is a reversal, yes. So is he right? Are the boys right?
Yes.
Not.
Yes.
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 Lisa, what happened to you?
I'm sorry, I didn't get it.
Well, well, no, her art would be much better than those lightning strikes out there.
I couldn't even hold the pen.
This is perfect. So you have a demand zone as IRT without breaking, supply zone, and boom, and it reversed. Okay, that's correct. Okay, Lulu, get ready. You have 1 and 3. Which one do you want them to draw? Hold on. Get rid of your Picassos. I got rid of them. Okay, you'll do which one?
Number 1.
On Lisa. Number 1 is a what?
Continuation.
Oh, why are you cheating? Good job.
He said number one.
Good job, boys.
I can't let Lisa win. She's dusting us, man. We're like 20 points down.
Well, at least make it look like something, please.
You
Hey,
can do it. One, you can do it.
One, you have
you
to
did
keep
good,
the sugar
Lisa.
down.
Lisa's kicking our butts. I mean, we better get moving.
Good job,
One,
boys.
you have to,
Trigger,
you
I'm
have to keep
sorry,
the sugar
but
down.
I'm sorry, but your ice cream goes to Lisa.
Yeah, Lisa, she's sharp. She knows this stuff.
We're even. Right now, we're even.
Uh-oh.
Boys and girls, we're even.
Is this gonna be sudden? Is this gonna be sudden death?
QQ trader, Maria, come on.
Okay, you can jump in. Okay, someone raise their hand. Who wants to ask something? No one? Okay. Was that non-intentional? I guess so.
Number 2.
Hold on, QQ, you can participate.
Yeah, that was an accident.
No,
Okay.
I'm not drawing. I'm just saying which one is going to be next.
No, you have to draw. Come on. Okay.
Okay, I can do it. I mean, remember that I did it for the folder in Discord, so I don't mind.
You'll do. Which one?
Well, someone needs to take our line off there, the Picasso.
Oh, I will get rid of it. Hold on, I can I did. Okay.
There.
Which one you do?
Okay. Let's do number 3.
Number 3, continuation or reversal? No, QQ. Is that a downtrend? Oh boy.
That's the next segment.
Oh boy.
That's a segment.
Oh boy.
Oh boy.
He didn't say the direction.
I think I have to give it to Jeremy. Looks like Jeremy got it.
Jeremy won.
Good job, Jeremy.
Won. Whoa, we lost, girls.
I'm the super underdog. Wow.
Yeah.
Oh, that was sudden death. Game over.
Yeah.
We won the champion. Hand out the trophies.
The boys won.
No, it's Trig. When you do that, this kind of thing where you kind of like get us to participate like this, I think it adds fun to it, but makes you reinforce your ideas. I think this is awesome. To be honest with you.
Yeah. So QQ, remember that number 3 was the requirement of number 3. It has to be an uptrend. It has to live in a trend. The one you drew is just a segment. It was not in a trend. I wanted to be in a trend.
Okay, I was just drawing at random. I didn't mean to draw it in that chart. I'm sorry.
That's fine.
It means number 1 and 3, they're supposed to be in the same direction. But 3 is a trend, and the other one is a segment.
Yes.
And number 2 is a reversal. So I got it now.
Number 3 is in a trend, and number 2 is like the one QQ drew, just in a segment.
Yeah, that's number 2, right? That would be number 2. Okay.
Okay. So practice this, okay, guys? Sounds like
we got our homework though, right? We got our homework to do for that.
Correct.
So for the you said for the downtrends though.
Yeah.
That's what you said. Okay.
You have to do this, but for the downtrend.
Yep, for the downtrend. Understood. Thank you.
But we just did that, by the way. Am I right? We
Yeah,
just
you
did
just did. But
yeah. Okay, but we have to practice it and do it. Okay, then.
So you have to go to your Discord, like draw it like this, and then post it in Discord. Same example for the downtrend.
Yes, got it.
Right.
Thank you.
So this is the result of the nemesis. Okay. continue the trend because the higher time frame is in a downtrend. Okay, context is everything, guys. Okay, context is everything. It's not just seeing a zone and identifying it. You have to know, is this nemesis, is it go with the higher time frame trend or not? It'll do. What's your rule for the corrective nemesis?
I don't trade them.
Mm-hmm. Meaning, if this uptrend goes with a higher time frame uptrend and you have these nemesis, they fail more often, okay? We only take the nemesis that go with the higher time frame trend.
Well, when I say I don't take limit entry. I do a confirmation only. That's it.
If anything.
Yeah, if anything, yeah. That'd be
no.
pretty, pretty in my face. You can do that.
Mm-hmm. Okay, so far for the nemesis.
Let me just confirm. The one that you prefer is the one that means the continuation, right?
Of the no, hold on. Or continuation of the higher time frame.
Of the higher time frame.
Yes.
Okay.
Right.
Okay.
So you're impulsive.
Impulsive.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. Yeah. I didn't hear properly, so I just wanted to confirm.
So for example, in this case, in the Luni, I have a screenshot here. Do you see that my nemesis goes with the higher time frame downtrend? Those are the ones I take. If the nemesis, if this was a drop-based drop nemesis and the higher time frame was up, I'm not taking it. Okay.
So Trigger, I have a question.
Yeah.
So higher time frame with higher time frame. So in that case, we could consider the curve time frame, right?
Remember, this is important. You have to go to the, let me bring, Nicole, are you here or are you not here? I'm not sure if he's here.
I'm here. What's up?
Yeah. Do you remember where we have the Burger King slide? Let me see. Because this is a great time to bring the Burger King slide, right? You agree?
I do agree, yeah.
QQ, you remember in the market context and sequence of events, right? That's where the burger, yeah, I found it.
Yes, in the beginning sequence of events.
Perfect. So this is a great question from Nasrin. What time frame? I go to the highest time frame. I don't stick with with monthly. You know me. That's not enough for me. If I have to go to a 12 months, I go to a 12 months. Why? Why does it even matter? Oh, come on, I want to change.
Those should have more power, right? So you want to go with the trend, with the
Because
highest
I
time
want
frame trend.
to find the picture. Where are you, Dixie?
But that don't look good.
Hold on.
Oh, okay.
You'll see
I
it.
see it. Okay. Yep.
Oh, this is a good one. Which one is it? What setup is this one?
This one would be the number 3.
Because
it's in an uptrend and it's gonna hit. It's gonna hit higher time frame curve. So that's the anchor.
Will this be a continuation or reversal, nemesis?
That would be a reversal because the higher time frame is down. So that would be so that would be what I would call that. I would call that I come up with a different name for that. I would call that an impulsive zone. I mean a corrective zone because it's going against the higher time frame.
Right. The uptrend is corrective. Yes.
Correct. So, because the reason I say I call it that now is because what trigger you're having me do with my rules, and I haven't showed it to you yet, and so I'm starting to name my zones when I do with the what do you call it, with the formation zones, or setups. I needed a name to call it to make sure I knew what it was. So I was going with like an impulsive zone or a corrective zone.
Yeah.
And that role goes with my zones, and that made it click for me. So when I show you my zones or my rules for the setups, I'm going to introduce you. That's why I kind of keep that in my mind.
Awesome. So you see, guys, how I don't stop on the 1 month. I go where I can see the picture. This picture is just awesome. It's phenomenal. I have a downtrend. What structure of the downtrend is it? 1, 2, or 3? Oh boy.
small ears.
Shallow breakout.
We got small ears and small tail now.
No,
Okay,
a small
got it.
tail, a big, big. The good trend would be big ears.
Yeah.
But anyway,
Big ears.
This is
that makes
number one.
It's number
It's
3.
Make it visual.
Shallow breakout.
Yes.
Number 1 is the ideal. Number 2 is the short tails, where the key swing high is super near the controlling swing high. And number 3 is shallow breakout. So what's the name of this setup? Now let's put everything together. What's the name of this setup? Is it a trend or a formation setup?
Formation.
This one, the supply zone?
Oh,
Just
The trend setup.
A trend setup. Why?
Because
Not
the last
breakout box.
It's in the breakout segment.
Yes.
The supply zone.
And
Good
what's the
job.
name?
Last supply zone
I mean,
to hold
supply
the,
zone to hold the downturn.
the impulsive downtrend.
Impulsive. Yeah, good job. You have to know if it's an impulsive or corrective. This one is the last supply zone to hold impulsive down. Now, in a lower time frame, you have an uptrend. Is that uptrend an impulsive or corrective?
Corrective.
Corrective. Yes, good job. So, to your point, Nasreen, if the highest time frame is in a downtrend, even a 1 minute downtrend is going to be impulsive because it goes to the higher time frame trend. So even if I have a 5 minute uptrend and a 1 minute downtrend, the 1 minute downtrend is a correction to the corrective uptrend, minus, it's a positive. Okay?
Question.
Yes. Yes.
Would this be an impulsive downtrend too as well?
Well, now you don't have it because it broke. You have that's a correction of the uptrend. So let me do it. Let me do this for you.
But at the time.
Yes.
Yeah.
At the time, yes.
Good.
Yes.
Good eyes, Maria. Good eyes.
Yep.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. This in a lower time frame would be an impulsive downtrend. Correct. Yes. Good job. So Nasreen, you have to go to the highest time frame where you see the trend, and then base your impulsive and corrective trends based on that time frame. Okay?
Yeah, and then I have to look at where my setup lies in terms of the highest time.
Yes.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. Good job. Questions on this one? Can I move on from this chart?
Based on this one, there's several setups. One is a trend setup, another one is nemesis setup. Which one is more powerful, more efficient?
Trend setup.
Yep.
And the
Trend
big
setup,
impulse is going down.
Going with the impulse. So in this case,
Impulse.
the most powerful of all of them would be the last supply zone to hold the downtrend. Okay.
He's got the most power. He's going with the biggest trend.
Yes. It has the most power. Going long is going against the trend. Okay. That doesn't mean that that demand zone can hold and reverse. Okay. But until it does, the strongest one is the last supply zone in the downtrend. Okay, Lisa?
Hey,
yeah.
Trigger, I don't know if you have this in any of the material that that's in you're gonna tell us, but remember I was having that big problem with determining whether it was impulsive or corrective, and then Wahaj kind of gave a little spiel about the the different trends and which one was impulsive and corrective, and that finally clicked for me. And I don't know if you got that in the material, but I think it would help people to understand what's impulsive or what's corrective. So I don't know if you want to if you have that in your material or not.
Sure. I can use this one as well. I will show that one, but I want them to practice it in here. This is going to be fun. So this is the highest time frame. This is the highest time. And Nicole, I'm not sure you're still here. Yes, no?
Yes.
Okay. Do you mind going in Discord and finding that slide? I think it's in trend. The one that Wahaj did, remember?
I think so, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, all the numbers? Yeah.
Yeah. Can you find that, please? Okay. So let's say this is the higher time frame, the monthly, and this is the weekly, and this is the daily. Okay. So from here to the left. If you have, okay, this is a controlling swing high of the weekly downtrend, isn't it? I'm drawing this trend in this time frame. You understand or no? Let me raise everything.
Yes.
Because in this time frame, who can tell me where is the controlling swing high on this one? Where is it?
The controlling swing high of that trend of that the most current. Okay, I'm gonna say it's right here.
That's a higher time frame, okay?
Like right here, right where that last point is what I would say.
Yes, that one. Correct. Correct. So this one, SK, is this one. Make sense? This is we said monthly, weekly, and daily. So this line is this line. So this is the weekly. So this line is this line, which is the daily. So when the daily, this is going to be fun. Monthly, weekly, daily. Okay. So when the daily downtrend terminates, what does it mean on the weekly downtrend? When the daily downtrend terminates, what does that mean on the weekly downtrend?
Ends the impulse.
The impulse is terminated.
Yes, great job, guys. Great job, guys. Why? Because the daily downtrend would be what? A weekly drop-based drop. It would be the weekly anchor. Correct?
Yes.
Yeah. So it means that the context changed. So now, Nazreen.
But that, okay, that's the impulse down.
The impulse down of the corrective downtrend. Okay. Now, if I have a weekly downtrend, and this is the controlling swing high of the weekly, and I have a daily uptrend, then is this uptrend an impulsive or a corrective trend?
Corrective.
Corrective.
Correction of a corrective downtrend, guys.
It's the impulsive trend.
Yeah, it's important, okay? This is a correction, okay, of a
correction.
So if you're going to label it as a corrective downtrend, you have to write down this is a correction of a corrective downtrend. Okay, so you know that it's an impulsive because it goes with a higher time frame uptrend. Is it clear? Don't get fooled. When you have trends in conflict, when you have outside uptrend, inside downtrend, you have to go to the higher time frame and see what the trend is. And if the trend is in an uptrend on the higher time frame, then this uptrend will be what? Impulsive or corrective?
It'll be impulsive if it's up, going up.
And if the higher time frame was in a downtrend, this uptrend would be what? Impulsive or corrective?
Corrective.
And if the higher time frame is in a downtrend, this downtrend would be impulsive or corrective?
Impulsive.
Yeah, even though it's a correction of the uptrend, it's an impulsive because the higher time frame is in a downtrend. Now, if the higher time frame was in an uptrend, this downtrend will be what? Impulsive or corrective?
Corrective.
So makes sense? It applies to all the time frames. I'm doing monthly, weekly, daily. If I have a 15-minute uptrend and a 5-minute downtrend, it applies, it's the same thing. Okay? It's the same thing. Make sense, Nazreen? Yes? No? And to everyone else?
Yes.
Okay. Yeah, Nicole says Jack cannot find it. I believe it's in trend, in market context trend, Nicole.
I looked in there and examples trend and impulse first correction, and I don't see it.
No worries. We will look for it and we will show it to you in the next session, okay? Just to not waste time in here. So that's for the market context. How to know if my trend is an impulsive or a corrective trend? You have to go to the highest time frame. And let's say that your monthly it's in a sideways and you have a weekly downtrend, then you base your trend based on the weekly. Okay? So is that clear? How to know if my trend is an impulsive or a corrective? And how to know if my zone is an impulsive or a corrective? Is it clear, guys?
Yes. Yes, thanks.
Okay, no problem. So let me go back to any last questions for the nemesis? Is the nemesis clear? I mean, you have to practice it, but is it
Clear
clear?
as mud, but yeah, we have to practice.
Okay. Let's go and look for our last setup, which is the MTR. MTR is a momentum trend reversal. So in this case, oh, this is going to be a good example. What's the difference between this one and the nemesis number 2? Ooh.
It in this MTR actually broke down below
Bravo.
or above the controlling swing high or
Bravo.
low.
Good job. Perfect. Come on, girls. The boys are beating us up.
Oh, we got a lead. All right.
Yeah, you got a
We'll
lead.
see how long it lasts.
So the MTR is in number 1, example number 1. It's the supply zone that broke the uptrend, and it as an IRT. Okay, the supply zone that the IRT is not a condition. The condition for it to be an MTR is that it has to be the supply zone in this case that breaks the uptrend, and for the downtrend, it has to be the demand zone that breaks the downtrend. Okay, so I have a downtrend, I have a demand zone that broke it, I'm trading it. This is a very good setup. Okay, questions about this one? I think it's easy.
Yeah.
People get confused with this one with, I don't know why, they get confused with this one. This one. Okay, this is not a reversal. You're trading with the trend, you're trading the impulse, but they get confused because of this line. They think just because it broke this line, then this is an MTR, and it's not, because this line continued the downtrend and this line broke the uptrend. Okay, see the difference?
Yeah, I see the difference, but sometimes I get confused because couldn't that just go straight into a trap trade?
Absolutely.
Okay, on a higher
Yes.
time frame. Okay.
Yes, yes, yes. Oh, you open a rabbit hole in here. I have to go to the rabbit hole. I'll check it out, Nicole, now after this one to see if it's that one.
Can
Let
you
me
check
go-
if that's a slide you were looking for, Trigger? It's not by Wahaj, it's by you, but it's just the Burger
let me
King slide with more
let me
numbers.
check. Let me check Nicole's and then yours.
I thought it was like on a PowerPoint or something, for some reason.
No, it was in TradingView.
Oh.
Come on.
Oh, Trading View. Okay, let me
It
look
was in
out for that.
TradingView. Oh my! You see, my computer doesn't want to collaborate. I cannot even see it, Nicole. You see?
All we see is your a blank screen or a
Yes, but
black
that's-
screen.
I cannot see anything.
That's
No.
is that
Yeah,
yours?
now
Nicole?
you just have to open app or
Yeah, let's see.
I posted it, but it's not my drawing. That's
Yeah,
why
okay.
I'm
That's what I was saying. I thought it was okay. Yeah.
No, I don't know. And Jeremy, no, it won't let me. You have to take a screenshot and post it.
let me
I
do
cannot.
that.
So
I know I got a copy of it if you want, after this, if you want to include it, you're going to talk about it next time, I'll ship it to you because it made sense to me.
yeah, that one, Nicole.
Oh, that's the one. Yep, I think that's the
Nicole
one.
got it. So
Yep.
guys, you can. Let me see if I can open it.
No, yeah, that wasn't the one I
Chat.
sent.
Nicole posted it in the chat. That's a great resource for you to know. Like here, let me get rid of this so you can take a screenshot. Great job, Nicole. Where was that? Where was it, Nicole?
It's under trend.
Okay.
I was looking
looked
for
right back. I saw it. I saw your name to it. I just walked right by it.
yeah, same here because I was looking for Wahaj postings. I forgot that
Sorry.
it's under
Okay.
pinned messages and trend.
So Juan was struggling with terminology, with wording, because we have a trend in a wave, meaning, or in a phase, meaning I have an uptrend, an impulse, or a correction. Everything is good with that?
Yes.
Yes. But in that trend, we have whether it's in the context of the impulse or the correction, the higher time frame. So we say we have a trend category. Is it an impulsive or a corrective trend? That doesn't mean if it's in an impulse or a correction. That's just the category of it. So the first question is for you to ask, is this trend an impulsive or a corrective trend relative to the higher time frame? And you go and see what the higher time frame is. If it's in an uptrend, then this is an impulsive trend. If it's in a downtrend, then this is a corrective trend. Then you ask yourself, is my, for example, this is an impulsive trend. Is my impulsive trend in an impulse or in a correction? In this case, it's in a correction. So I have an impulsive uptrend, the category, in a correction. Same thing in here. My downtrend, number one, what's the category? It's a corrective. Okay. Is it in an impulse or in a correction? It's in a correction. Okay. Same thing in here. Question, is this uptrend an impulsive or a corrective trend? Number one category. Which one is
Impulsive. Impulsive.
Don't give them the answer, Juan. You know it now.
No, I know. I'm just saying you asked. I mean, no, I mean, okay, never mind. I'll say it's corrective.
Because you know this now.
Yeah, I mean, but when the light bulb came on, this is perfect.
Yeah. So this is an impulsive trend because the higher time frame is in an uptrend. Yeah, I understand that this is a correction of a corrective downtrend. So it's an impulsive downtrend. Okay. And is it in an impulse or a correction?
Impulsive.
Yeah. So everyone understand how there's a category of the trend, meaning does it go with the impulse or the correction, the higher time frame? And then it is like, what's the phase? What's the wave? Is it an impulse or a correction? Everyone gets it or not?
I guess the question I would ask would be, or the question I would pose to folks, so to see if they've really understood it, would be to draw on that last.
Hold on, I'm doing it.
Add some. Okay.
I'm going to do it even more difficult. This is an impulsive.
The bat.
This is
asking for the bat.
An impulsive downtrend. Okay. I want someone. This is an impulsive downtrend. What? In an impulse or a correction?
Impulse.
Impulse.
Yeah. Now I want to please someone draw a corrective uptrend. This one is easy. Corrective uptrend.
I can do it if you want me to. Oh, someone got it. All right, good.
I need the boxes, guys. Come on. Now I'm going to be more. I need the boxes. I need the boxes. Okay. 1, 2, and 3. Perfect. Now this is which number one category? Which one is it? Impulsive or corrective?
Corrective.
Corrective.
Hey, yes. Is it an impulse or a correction?
Correction.
Correction.
Huh? Why correction? Look where price is.
That's an impulse.
Oh.
Remember.
Oh, because it's a breakout box?
It's
Yeah.
still in the box.
Okay. Okay.
It hasn't corrected. Now, can you show me?
Sorry, I didn't get that trigger. We are in impulse, downtrend, and we have a correction for the downtrend. Am I right?
Okay, so go to number one. Number one question, Khalid. Is this an impulsive or a corrective trend? This one.
This one is an impulse. Impulsive.
Impulsive.
Yes.
Is it in an impulse or a correction right now?
Right now?
Yeah.
Look where current price is. Look where current price is, God.
Is the downtrend an impulse or a correction?
Yeah, the downtrend is impulsive.
No. Hold on. You're telling me number one. That's the category.
Okay.
Now I want you to tell me, is this trend in an impulse or in a correction phase or wave?
It's in a correction phase.
Yes, bravo. Sure. Now, Khalid, this one, number one, is it an impulsive or corrective trend?
An impulsive.
Why is it impulsive?
Because it's an uptrend.
No,
it's corrective.
You're mixing up the. Okay, you know what? I'm going to give you a Juan. This is going to be your new student because you struggle. No, I'm not kidding.
No, I understand.
Listen, Juan struggled with this a lot. He used to confuse number one and number two.
Yeah, there's really two things.
Number one is just a category. Is this trend? Does this trend go with the impulse or the correction of the higher time frame? And number two is the wave. Is it in an impulse phase or in a correction? Okay, you mix them. That's why you get confused. You told me, Khaled, that number one was a what? Impulsive or corrective trend? This one. This downtrend. So how come this subtrend is impulsive as well? It's impossible.
Yeah.
It was in an impulse, yes.
Yeah, the way I can understand it is there's two things: the category, and then the wave. So there's two things. They got similar names, but they're different. One's got a IVE at the end, and the other one does impulse or correction. Okay, so the category is the one with the IEV, which goes typically whatever trend you're looking at, as long as it goes in the same direction as the highest level trend, that'll be the impulsive or corrective. Right. So, for example, on the equities, it would be everything going up would be impulsive because the equities are impulsive. You look at the highest trends, but things like the what do you call it? The currencies, they're all impulse down. Right. So any trend that okay, maybe not the Dixie.
Hold on, everyone. Let's one finish and then you can.
Yeah. Most of the currencies, like for example, like the Canadian dollar, the Aussie, the British pound, the euro. Okay, but anyway, so those mostly are impulsive down. So any trend that's going down in the lower time frame would be impulsive down. So if you have a trend going down, but the other thing is that that's the category number one, right? That's impulsive or corrective. And you determine what that is based on the highest time frame in relationship. Your lowest time, the trend you're looking at would be, what is that? Is it going in the same direction as the highest time frame or not? And if it is, it's whatever the highest time frame is, whether it's impulsive or corrective. Okay. But the other thing is the wave, which is, and I'm just going to circle something here. The wave here, that's not the line here. The wave here, this part right here is going up, right? Well, that's impulsive, but as soon as it starts coming down, outside this box, right? As soon as it comes now, that's in a correction. So so in this particular instance, this would be a corrective uptrend, right? This box, this trend here would be in a corrective uptrend, but in a correction because of that, because this is going this way.
Guys, do you know how much time it took him to get this? So it's brilliant. He understands it perfectly. Good job. So Lisa, you had a question.
Yeah, Trigger, can I say this one? So this is an impulsive downtrend in correction phase because this, and if I see this part it will be corrective uptrend compared to this big one.
Yes.
So it's a corrective uptrend, but since there's no any turn here, so it will be impulse wave.
In an impulse phase. Bravo. Good job, Lisa.
Okay,
Good job.
okay, got it.
Yeah, so
Thank you.
Trigger, then you basically, the category is where is those three boxes going, whether it's with the impulse or is it corrective?
Yes.
And then the wave or the phase is essentially a single box, the direction of the single box.
Correct.
Yeah.
Good job. Yes. Okay, and I will tell you something, guys. I know some of you are struggling with this, and I have a new headmaster in here, which is Juan. He's in charge of explaining all of you for struggling with this topic. He can meet with you and he can explain it to you over and over again until you get it, because he was struggling with this big time, right, Juan? And he has mastered it. So
I was struggling big time. You know,
yeah, because I don't want to spend a lot of time in this. So if anyone is still not sure, just send him a message and he will meet with you, okay? I will make him meet with everyone who wants to really okay? Because I don't want to spend a lot of time. I just want to finish this and then move on. Who can draw the, okay, an impulsive downtrend who hasn't broken the corrective uptrend in an impulse phase? Oh, impulsive downtrend that hasn't broken the corrective uptrend and the impulsive downtrend and impulse phase. Who can draw it? Always okay, that's no boxes, guys. Boxes.
Yeah, I'm
Not
trying to do the box. Oops.
boxes first, and then you can draw the lines, but I want the trend in a box. Ooh. Who's going to win? Come on, girls. What happened to you, Lisa?
I cannot find a box.
Amazon boxes.
Okay, you're almost there. So that's a correct, sorry, an impulsive downtrend who hasn't broken the corrective uptrend in an impulse. Now I need the lines. Because I need the lines to know if it's in an impulse or a correction, right? I need lines in the box now, SK.
Oh.
Because it's in an impulse.
Yeah,
great job. Now, I want the impulsive downtrend to be in a correction. Who can draw it? The line, where is the line now? If the impulsive downtrend is in a correction, where is the current price? No, you broke the uptrend.
No.
SK got it, yeah. You broke the uptrend. Yeah, great job. Great job.
That's what I understood. Sorry.
No. So he's like, forget it, it's dead. So this is an impulsive downtrend now in a correction. Okay. Now, for the outside downtrend to continue, I want you to draw. Hold on, let me get rid of this.
For the outside downtrend to continue.
Hold on, undo. No, never mind. Undo. Come on. I want my. Okay. I want. SK, is that you? Can you get rid of the? I just want a segment up for the correction, please. Okay, now I want Nemesis number 3.
It's all building blocks. Yeah.
I'm going to give you a hint. What's Nemesis number 3?
Nemesis number 3 has got to be.
You weren't.
Who's that? Murray.
Marie got.
All right, Murray. Good job.
Good job, Murray.
We're tied. We're even now. Okay. Good job, Marie. Good job, Marie. Everyone understand why that's the number 3, Nemesis? Oh, why did you get rid of it? Bring it back, Mary. Undo.
It's in the direction of the downtrend.
Yeah, but why is it the nemesis?
Because it's in a trend.
It touched the curve and then went back to the supply zone, and it went to direct. Yeah.
So why is it
on the trend?
And it's in a trend.
Yeah,
It's got to be in a trend.
Yes. Good job. You see, you just have to build everything. Yeah. Good job.
Good job, Kyle.
For everyone who's struggling with this like category and wave, Juan can meet with you guys. Okay, he's happy to meet with everyone who's struggling with it, and take a screenshot.
Calendar one.
Yeah, good job. So take a screenshot of this one. I'll give you 5 more seconds, and meet with Juan to practice this, because I mean, if he got it, he can explain it, and everyone will get it. Okay. Okay. Let's move on.
Can the nemesis here?
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. Good job. Yes. Yes.
Number 3. Yeah.
Yeah, number 3.
Good job. Okay. Let's keep going to the MTR. Now to your question, I'm not sure who was it. Can there be a trap trade and the MTR could fail? Absolutely, 100%. Right, Ildu? This can happen.
Yep.
But this is why you have to backtest it, because sometimes you have a trap and then the MTR gets terminated, and sometimes you have a trap and the MTR works. Okay, you have to backtest it.
Yeah, but in your experience, in what kind of example I mean,
should I show them, Ildu? Should I?
Yeah, it's not there. Pretty.
Yeah.
Where's my pretty?
Pretty on the 20 minutes.
Yep.
I'm going to show you the same example, same conditions, different results. Hold on, let's see if they can spot it. It'll do. Who can see where the MTR is in this chart? Come on, girls. Come on, girls.
Girls. MTR.
Come on, girls. We need a point.
What is this?
Come on, Juan.
I'm writing something right here. Hold on, right here. I don't have boxes, but.
Come on, Marie. Come on, Lisa.
Hello.
No. No.
Okay.
Come on, QQ. Come on, Nicole. I'm bringing my...
Oh, you're gonna put Nicole in here? I'm in.
I was banned.
Okay, I'm talking to Masiha, okay?
What? What's that, Nasrin? Oh, no, Nicole.
Kami sila.
Oh, Nasrin, mute your mic. Hold on. Hot mic. Where is my mute everyone?
Yeah. When you brought Nicole in.
Work.
I muted everyone. If someone wants to just unmute yourself. Yeah. Paul, that's I say Paul, I said Nicole. You have to.
Well, you called her in. I had to help the guys. Come on now.
So this is an example of. So Juan, just think, how are you going to look for an MTR? You need an uptrend or a downtrend.
Correct. And
so
I need to
go and look for an uptrend. Oh, this is an uptrend.
Yep.
Then I look for the controlling swing low. Then I look for the supply zone that broke it. That's it. That's how you find it.
Oh, that's it. Okay, I was looking way up there.
Why is that an MTR? Where's the uptrend that it broke? There's nothing.
Yeah, it's the middle of nowhere.
Yeah. So that's an MTR, right?
Yep.
Now, hold on. Let me do it pretty. This is an MTR. And this is a trap.
That's a poo-poo trend too.
Yeah, it is. Then this is a trap, isn't it? And this is an MTR.
Yes.
Agree? And what happened? It didn't work. Okay.
No bueno.
Now, hold on. They're not seeing it. You have to see it when it formed, like that. That's the zone structure imperfection bias, right? It didn't work. Okay, I'm going to show you the exact same conditions that worked.
Then same day.
Same day. Let's see. You cannot participate, okay?
Okay, well then no phone call.
I'll sit on my hands again.
Hold on. Now, now I don't find it. Oh, I'm the reading. I knew something was off. You didn't say anything. It'll do. I'm like,
What?
okay.
What?
No,
You lost
no,
me.
you cannot participate because.
Okay, I won't.
Nicole, you can. Nicole,
Oh, come on now.
Hold on. This is not the time frame. This is not the time frame. Hold your horses. Hold your horses.
Okay.
Hold on. My mistake. My mistake. Hold on. Now, where is the MTR? Come on. Come on, Nicole. I need that point.
There you Lisa, you did it. Good job.
No. Slower.
Not?
Oh no, I'm sorry. Sorry.
Slower.
Need to ignore the wick.
Yes. That one.
Yep.
Hurry,
that
girl, hurry. Point for the girls. Yes.
And Nicole,
Good job. Good job. Good job.
No, so Trigger, I got a question. I mean, for some reason, I always thought that the MTR was if it lies right on the the what do you call it, the controlling swing lower,
Here we
controlling
go,
swing
the
high.
engineer. Here we go, the engineer.
No, I'm just saying. I mean, it was like right on. Isn't the? I mean, if it lays on, is it okay?
Yeah.
yes.
Okay, I didn't know. I mean, I thought it was always
Juan,
below it.
what does MTR stand for?
No, I understand that, but I would, if when I thought of the definition, I wasn't thinking this zone. I was more thinking this zone because that's this is right on the line. So what's that?
Didn't like it.
No, I'm just saying. That's what I was at. My question was, is this an acceptable even if it's on that straddles that line? Okay, I didn't know. That's what I was asking.
It's okay. So is this the same location as on the British pound?
Yeah,
yes.
Basically, yes.
Yes. And this is a higher time frame zone. You don't see it on this time frame. Okay? You don't see it on this time frame. This is a higher time frame zone. So that's a trap. And did it work? Yes.
Yeah.
So you see how you can have the same set of different results. That's why I'm always telling you back test it. Find 2 examples of each one with the same conditions and see how many times it works, how many times it doesn't, and then base your rules upon that.
And that's a corrective zone. I mean, a higher time frame is up, right? I mean, on crude oil.
One is tricky.
Really?
Yeah, I mean, I always thought. I mean, let's go to the higher time frame. Which I always thought crude oil was.
It's tricky because I will show you why it's tricky. It's not as straightforward. Well, let me start with my favorite time frame.
12 months.
I was just gonna say that. Yeah.
Let me start with my favorite time frame, and I don't have a trend. I just have a segment. Okay. Now let me go to the monthly. In the monthly, what's my higher time frame trend one in the monthly?
Down.
Mm-hmm.
Okay. For some reason, I always thought it was the other way around, but
it hasn't broken there.
Yep.
Right? Make sense? That's
Yep.
the highest time frame trend. It's in a downtrend.
Yep.
So everything going down is what?
It's impulsive.
Yeah. And you can see the box of doom. Look at this.
Yeah.
But anyway, you go to the highest time frame for it. Okay.
Understood. For some reason, I always thought that was impulsive.
No, because you're looking at the day.
No, I would go to the monthly, but I guess I must be not looking at it right or something. But
oh, you're looking only at this short tail subtrend. Anyway, so you see why to the person who asked, well, but you can have a trap. Yes, then back test it. Sometimes it works, sometimes it doesn't. Find what more often than not. Okay. Okay. And remember, guys, when we have a zone, we have to see where is it located on the higher time frame, right? So that's for all the setups. Okay. You have a example of a MTR. Okay. Uptrend broken, same supply that broke it. Then you say that's not an uptrend, it's a segment. The supply zone, that's Waldo. The uptrend, it's in a lower time frame. You understand what I mean? I changed the time frame to find the perfect drop-based drop, but the trend is not on this time frame. You understand? Yes, no?
Mhm.
Okay.
Yes, I mean, so the trend in the zone could be at different time frames.
Yeah, of course.
Okay.
Yeah. Now, I have another one. This is the demand zone that broke the downtrend as an IRT. Beautiful, isn't it? That's a beauty. Is this demand zone, does this demand zone go with the impulse or the correction on the higher time frame? This is an Nasdaq.
Impulsive, so it's an impulsive zone.
Yep. So this is a great trade for a reversal. Okay.
Isn't that a stick as well?
It's too high to be a stick.
Oh, okay.
No, it's too high to be a stick. It's too high, I would say.
So trigger, this demand zone goes with the impulse of the higher time frame, right?
Yes.
Okay.
Yes. Now, you can have rules for the location of the stick, okay? Because you can have, let's say that this is your curve, and then you have a stick that's all the way up in the North Pole, you know? You have to have rules of how far you want the stick, okay? If this
Variation
can
number 3. And now variation number 3.
stick, well, that's too far. This is the drop-based rally one here.
No, but I'm talking about the one you were drawing. I mean, that was way higher outside of it's the
So it
variation
depends,
3.
okay? Have rules for how far. I know it's the first rally-based rally, but again, have rules for how far you want it, okay? And if this is a stick for you and you have an MTR, what's the name of the setup when you have a stick and an MTR?
Unicorn.
Yes,
the horsey.
Yeah.
Can you explain why it's that zone in the same direction of the impulsive? Why is it?
On the Nasdaq?
Yeah.
What's the higher time frame in the Nasdaq, Khalid?
Uptrend.
So this 1 minute demand zone goes with the impulse or the correction of the higher time frame.
The impulse impulsive.
Yep.
Okay.
This is so difficult because we have to practice a lot.
Yeah. Nasrin, you have Juan to practice this. He has mastered it now to know if it's an impulsive and blah blah blah. He has mastered it. Okay, so like
I won't call myself a master by any stretch of the imagination.
You know that by now. You know it. Okay.
Oh, Juan, please let us know when you have session.
Okay, I'll try to set something up, but it won't be till next week because I want to concentrate on these classes and Saturday and Sunday. So, but if next week would be
okay. Just tell Nicole when, the time and the date, and she will create an event for you. Okay.
Okay, I just because this week you got Saturday and Sunday session. Unless you want it at like midnight or something, then I can make time.
We can do it next week, like end of next week, something like that.
Okay.
Yeah. Okay, great. We'll drop you a message.
Yeah, everyone focus on her material. That's more important,
Okay.
and then
now there's a question in here that I get most often. If I have a downtrend and I have like that, this is a controlling swing high, and this is my uptrend, right? And I have a demand zone in here. And if this demand zone broke the downtrend, but this demand zone is in an uptrend, do I call it an MTR? I have that question. And remember what I told you guys, a setup can be more than one setup. So
no, I don't think so. You can call it an MTR because the MTR should be one segment.
Hold on. So this is what I'm saying. You have to make your own rules. You can, if you want, you can say, well, this can be a trend setup, but I want to call it an MTR because of what it did. even though it's in an uptrend, you can do that. Okay, I'm saying it's your business, it's your company, it's your trade plan, but it's valid. Okay, because even though it's in an uptrend, it broke the downtrend, so it's valid. You can, okay, if you want, you can call it also an MTR, even though it's in an uptrend. Okay, that's my point. It's up to you how you want to do it. Okay.
Yes.
Okay. Now, here's another example. Now, I wouldn't call it as an uptrend, but some would say you do have an uptrend. Make sense? So this is NPR. That's what I'm saying. Sometimes you can have an uptrend, but I would consider it an NTR. It's up to you if you want or not, or if you want to call that trend setup instead. It's up to you. I would advise calling it NTR because of the power of what it did. Okay? Okay. Let's keep going.
Yes.
When did we first start living here?
1 second, sorry.
Mute all. I muted everyone. Okay, so this MTR was the last setup. Is there any question in any of the setups? We have the trend setups and we have the formation setups. Is there any question in any of them? We're going to practice them more Saturday and Sunday, but I just want to know right now if you have any question. No?
No.
Something that stick in my head is when you say that the setups evolve.
Yeah.
So what I'm thinking is that we should not get rid of the zones if they work once, leave it in there and reevaluate it in the future once the trend change, because they may before there was a setup, now it's a different setup. Would that be a true statement?
I will tell you something. I wouldn't, hold on, let me annotate. Hold on, let me go back. I wouldn't bother in that because it's going to be easy if you draw the boxes. Remember, the boxes keep you safe. What do I mean with that? Well, I'm going to give you an example. You have this one, and then you have, okay, price went down, fine. Price went up, it hit the last supply zone to hold the downtrend, and you have a drop-based drop. Is this a trend setup or a formation setup?
Formation.
Which one is it?
Formation.
But which was the formation? Which one is it?
Oh, I'm sorry. That would be the 3.
Stick.
Yep. The stick.
The first drop-based drop after price has hit curve. Okay. So right now where it is, it's just a stick. What if? Oh, come on, hold on.
So what do you mean by stick? Would that be considered 1 or 3?
Oh, you're confusing it with Nemesis.
Oh, sorry. Okay, my fault.
Yeah.
No, I think he is confused. He wants to know the scenario.
Well,
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, Nazarene. Like more like I thought it was, but I think what Trigger's right. I'm just thinking of Nemesis 1, 2, or 3.
Yeah.
That's my fault.
Sorry.
So that's a stick, right? What about this setup? Which one is it?
Nemesis.
Yeah, now you got it. Which one, Jeremy?
Oh, that would be
Uno.
Say one, not one.
It's one.
I think it's one.
Yeah, it's a continuation.
Because it's in the same direction of downtrend.
It's in the same direction.
Continuation. It's continuation.
Make sense, Jeremy?
Yes.
Continuation 1, reversal 2. It's continuing the trend. So this is a Nemesis right now. What if it doesn't retest it? Or even if it does, and now you have that. What has happened now?
It's a trend setup
Oh,
above the POI.
now you have
right?
3 boxes. So, question, this is a controlling swing high. This was the stick. Now, what's the name of the setup now?
Supply zone above the POI.
Correct. This one was the Nemesis. What's the name of the setup now?
Supply zone above the POI.
Yes. So do you see how the setups evolve? And how do you know they have evolved? Because if it's in a box, then it's a trend setup. You see how simple it is? Yes?
Yes,
No?
true. Yes.
Okay. So don't worry about it. The boxes will keep you safe. The boxes will tell you, no, this is a trend setup. Fine, it was an nemesis and a stick, but now it's in a trend, so it's a trend setup. Okay? Clear?
Yeah. Hey, Trigger, when on
Yes.
the tool,
What
you
tool?
know, the tool that we, zoom and you're able to draw boxes.
Yeah.
Which like I got the icon for drawing the, for the, thing I see the pencil, but where's the box tool on that?
Right where you are with the pencil, go down to shape.
I see
And
stamp.
What?
I see stamp. I see arrow.
You don't see shape? Oh, no. Flip where you go and pick your pins and the
Yeah.
slime width. Look at the third.
Oh, I see.
section.
Okay. All right. Thank you very much. I
You're
see
welcome,
it now.
sir.
You're welcome. Oh, thank you. I appreciate it. I was looking for a box somewhere and I couldn't find it, but okay. Thank you.
So, okay, it's a question. What does codifier setups mean? Who can answer that?
You mean codify your setups, Trigger?
Yeah, what does that mean? Yeah.
We name your trade setup and you articulate or define the full context.
Yes, correct.
Setup.
Yeah. So he's basically saying that it's a formation in a specific location within a context. Yes. Great job. Great job. Why should we codify our setups?
So you know how to trade them and you don't have to think about it.
Yeah, it helps me trade my plan my trade my plan. I don't need to trade on emotion. I can trade my plan.
Yes.
It also helps us take the trade quickly.
Yes.
I can't hear him.
I will translate now. I will tell you what he said. He said that you have to codify setup. So now you have a plan, you have rules. So then when you see the setup, you just execute accordingly to your rules and your plan. Otherwise, you rely on emotion. So if you codify your setup, you get rid of emotion because you just execute your plan and follow your rules. Okay? So that's the purpose of why should you codify your setups. So you don't, I see in the XLTs all the time, the students, what about this zone? And what about this zone? And what about this zone? Yeah, what about it? Like, you don't trade every single formation. You have to trade a zone specific location. Make sense? So that's why, that's the reason for it.
Yeah, but I mean, in fairness to the student who's asking that question, they've never been taught this.
Yeah.
They paid money and they've never been taught this. I mean, this is something that, they paid, and here you're giving it to us for free. I mean, that's why I feel sorry for, people. I mean, I was in that same boat. I was so frustrated. I mean, I didn't know about what impulsive or corrective. I didn't know, that this is like that trap could be impulsive or a corrective trap. And do I want to take it? If it wasn't for you, I'm just getting the surface on it. So I kind of feel for them. So the people that the instructors, they get mad at those students. I feel sorry for the students because they don't know. They're just asking a question like I would have asked.
And you know something? I learned this from Todd Davis. So this is not my thing. He was the one who said, you have to codify your setups. And he was the one who gave the name to the stick. So he showed me the way. Oh, so you're calling it a stick because it's a formation in a specific location within a context. So based on that, I codified the setups. It's a zone in a specific location within a context. That's it. Okay.
So Trigger, I was trying. This is a compliment on you. I mean, you're taking us to the next level. So I appreciate it. I'm sure everybody here appreciates it, and that's why we're all here.
Oh, thanks. But again, I want to emphasize, I learned it from Scott, Todd Davis, and Jordan. Right? It's like I'm just passing on the information, the knowledge. Okay.
We appreciate it. I tell you, because they're not teaching it anymore. So.
That's true.
I'm also going to stand up for the curriculum. Maybe some people do have experience at one that I can say that I know where all of this is in the core book. Impulse correction, location of the zone, combining trend with location. It is in the book. I just think a lot of us aren't ready to process that. It takes us like 5 or 6 rounds, extra help like this to finally see it. But if you go back, it is in the core strategy book.
So
Yeah,
what
but
he
even
tells
if
me
you
is that,
read it, Stephen, and then you don't have somebody to interpret it or run it by, it's a lot harder.
no, but
See, we have
hold on, guys, because they do, okay, this is what they teach in course. They tell you, go to the higher time frame and find the curve. Go to the intermediate time frame and find the trend. And then in the same time frame or in a lower time frame, find the zone to get in the trade, right? And I'm okay with that, because if you're a newbie, that's how you have to start, right? I'm okay with it, but they never tell you, listen, this is kindergarten. Once you have mastered this, then you have to go and know what the context of the zone is. Meaning, is it an impulse or a correction relative to the higher time frame? That's the piece of information that they are missing. Because, and this is also a great resource, guys. You go to my resources, you go to Core Strategies Analyzer, and you select here if you're trading stocks or futures, whatever. And then you type the symbol, right? The purpose, I love it. Is this a swing trade or a intraday trade? I love that. Then what are you trading? A demand zone or supply zone? A demand zone, I love it. Then they ask you, how is the strength? Did it move out or break or not? And then you score it, right? That's a 2. Then how much time? The time spent, the price spent at the zone? Okay, 1. Fine. Then, is it fresh? Yes, it's fresh. So they just, this is the odds enhancer for what, guys? For Waldo, isn't it?
Yep.
This is just for Waldo. Zone structure perfection bias. Now, someone asked me about the move up breakout. Why I haven't mentioned it? I haven't mentioned it because that is given with the setup. Meaning, hold on, I will go back to that topic. I don't want to get on I want to finish this. So they give you the scoring of the zone, how, move up, breakout, fresh, and how much time, fine. Then they tell you, is your demand zone in an uptrend, or is it in a sideways trend, or is it in the context of a downtrend? That's a stick. Then you score it. No, my demand zone is in an uptrend. Okay, perfect. Where is it located in the curve? Okay, let's say it's on the curve, right? Fine. Then you have profit zone to go. Okay, so let's say it scores 10. But that 10 means shit, excuse my French, if this is a corrective uptrend. Make sense? If you're trading, let's say you get a, let me draw it. And we saw it in the loonie, in the Canadian dollar. You had an uptrend and you had the demand zone, the last demand zone to hold the uptrend, right? This is the mistake. The first mistake they do is, 1, they don't know that this is a corrective downtrend relative to the higher time frame. That's the first mistake. The second mistake is curve. They think that curve is from here to here. That's wrong, everyone. That's wrong. I'm going to practice this on Saturday and Sunday. I want you to get rid of this mistake. That's not your curve, guys. This is the line where the uptrend continues, and this is the line where the downtrend continues. But do you remember the example we saw in the loonie, where it had hit the 2-week supply zone? Remember, guys?
right.
So this demand zone is high on the curve. Is it? Am I right?
Yes.
Yes.
They don't know that piece of information. They don't know the context of the trend, and they don't know curve relative to the higher time frame. They just see curving here, and that's not good. That's the big mistake. But again, this is advanced. You cannot teach them this stuff, okay? You have to teach them this, the easy part. Once you understand this, okay, go ahead and move to the next level, right? What we're doing now. The issue is that there's no next level anymore. The XLTs don't teach anymore. The XLTs are just to find setups. So that's why I'm doing these sessions, because there's no way for you to learn anymore. How? XLT is just setups. How are you going to learn all of this? Never. It's impossible.
Yeah, or it's difficult now that you ask them a question, they tell you to email them and then never respond back.
They never respond. So,
Yeah.
and again, they used to, all of this I learned from them, okay? All of this. So I'm showing you the next level. I agree with this basic stuff, but then they're missing the context and curve. That curve is not only this, that's false. It's not okay. We're going to review it.
Hey, Trigger, even in the latest time, I've taken the core strategy multiple times. In the last iteration that I took it, they weren't covering 3 time frames anymore.
No, they are.
Well, the new curriculum is going to have only like 6 time frames.
Yeah, they do. But again, they just show you it's okay because it's basic, right? That they just tell you just find the trend in intermediate time frame. I'm okay with it, okay? But then tell them that there's more. Tell them you need to know market context. Tell them after you're done with this, what are the next steps, right? That's what's missing. The curriculum, the syllabus to say, I've learned this, what's next? I've learned this, what's next? That's what you have guys in here. You don't need anything else. If you follow all the skills and the steps in these sessions, that's it. You got it.
Yeah,
okay?
I mean your curriculum that you put the journey.
Yeah, exactly.
That's like, that should have been like day one. Okay, this is what you got to learn. Right? I mean,
yes,
just like you go into your first college class and you go into your, English 101 and say, this is the syllabus for this class and this is what you're going to learn. This is what your requirements. This is what you're going to get tested on. You don't learn that. You never present that. They don't present it. They got it. I mean, it's just not structured properly, to be honest with you. But anyway, I'm tired of preaching. So
let me go back because I only have 20 minutes, guys.
Okay, sorry.
Yes. Let me go back to the question because that was ranting in I'm like, move our breakout. I don't even like, it's a given. I studied the decision matrix. You have no idea how much time I spent studying it. I can identify all of these setups. I can identify them, okay? This decision matrix it's awesome. It's really a great tool, okay? And I cannot post the link for Taylor's decision matrix. He explains it. So basically, these setups, this is a demand zone in an uptrend, high on the curve. So this is a trend setup, isn't it? It's a demand zone in an uptrend, and let's say that this is a higher time frame supply zone. But it's a trend setup. This would be the anchor, isn't it? Or the nemesis, correct?
Yep.
Demand zone in an uptrend high on the curve. Now, demand zone in an uptrend middle of the curve. Okay, so then.
But they got that little asterisk there. That asterisk says offering profit zone greater than 5 to 1. Well, typically the nemesis don't give you a 5 to 1.
Exactly. Yeah. But I just want you to understand that all of these are trend setups. It just depends on the location. Same for this. They are trend setups. They just depend on the location. Sideways, don't even look at them. Only the extremes. Okay? These are the difficult ones. These are the difficult. No, hold on. No, that was my bad. This is sideways, don't, just extremes. In here, you have to be able to picture what are the setups that OTA is telling you to not to short. What are the setups that OTA is saying, no. So take a screenshot, please. Take a screenshot. You're done? Can I move? Everyone got the screenshot?
Yes.
Yes.
Okay. Now let me go to, where is the thing that Wahash did for me? Let me mute everyone again. Mute everyone. Okay. Now let me see where it is and I'll bring it to you. This is important. Here it is. Let me make it big. And let me bring it here. Okay, you know what? I can do it even in here, so you don't. Where is the one? Here. Okay. I'll do it here, so you can see which one is it. You have to be able to see which one is the one, which one is this setup, the one that OTA is telling me, don't you dare to touch it, right? Which one is it? Well, it's a demand zone in a downtrend, high on the curve. So how would you draw it? Well, it's a demand zone in a downtrend, high on the curve. That's the trap, isn't it? Yes, no?
Big trigger. You went and figured out the nemesis, the places where they told you not to trade. That's amazing.
Oh, sorry, I cannot.
See in the space capsule by any chance?
Yeah, we cannot understand because you it's like you're in the car or something.
I'm in the car in the middle of
Yeah. Yeah, we can't. I cannot really understand all of it. I just understood. I just listened Nemesis. That's it. But that's it. I don't. Someone got it? His question? No.
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 Couldn't understand it.
So this one is a demand zone in a downtrend because it's not in an uptrend anymore, right? The uptrend is dead, high on the curve. Now, what is this one? A demand zone in a downtrend, middle of the curve. The ones for bounces, isn't it? So we have the same example as in the Loonie. This is a 4-hour uptrend that got broken. Then these demand zones should be for what? For bounces to get to your supply zones and continue the outside downtrend, isn't it? So that these are the ones that are saying, don't you dare, because your zone is not in an uptrend anymore and the context changed. You're now in a downtrend. If anything, these are targets or for bounces. Now you have another one, a demand zone in a downtrend, low on the curve, which would be this one. What setup is this one? It's a formation setup. Which one is it? The stick, isn't it? It's just a rally-based rally in a downtrend as a come around. That's the setup. But you see how I want you to appreciate the codified setups because I integrated the decision matrix in the codified setup without you even knowing it. I'm telling you what to trade and what not to trade. This is not in our arsenal, right? This is a trap trade, but you have to know if it's a correction and price has hit curve, that's a no, right? So I'm showing you guys, I'm showing you how to be safe. This is the stick. It's up to you if you want to take the stick as a come around. You have to have your own rules. Make sense? So, because people ask me, we have the move out and the breakout. Let me get back to the slides. In here. No, hold on. Let me get to the trend setups. Beep, 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 beep. Bear with me. I have so many slides. I need to find them. Here. Okay. Let me get my annotation tool. In this setup, what's the name of the setup?
Last applies to the whole the downtrend.
Yeah. Now you have to know if it's an impulsive or corrective downtrend. Do I care if I move out or break out anything to the left? Would it make a difference? No. Why? Because context and where price is in the sequence of events, that trumps move or breakout. I want you to understand this. This zone, the power of the zone is not that it move or break out anything. The power of the zone is that it's the last supply zone to hold the downtrend. Make sense?
Yeah.
And we always find Waldo. So our zones are always perfect. Our base is just one, and our zone structure, leg in, leg out, are perfect, right? So that's the zone structure odds enhancer. Okay? Strength, well, strength is move out breakout. Well, move out would be, right? Move out would be
time and zone would be
time. Yeah. So our zones are always perfect, right? So in this case, moving out or breaking out this zone doesn't mean shit. That's not what gives this zone the power. What gives this zone the power is that it's the last supply zone to hold the downtrend. What about this one? Would it change if it broke a demand zone here to the left or not? No.
No, I mean, because it's still a powerful zone. It's in the sweet spot.
Exactly. So regardless.
And if it's an impulsive downtrend, then that gives it more power.
Again, the zone has to be Waldo, guys, okay? I don't want shitty zones. You know me. I want zone structure and perfection zone. That's a fact. Waldo is a fact, and the location above the POI. Now, in this one, supply zone at the POI, the name tells you that it created the downtrend. So there's your imbalance. That's your major imbalance. So the breakout, it's already in the name. At the POI, you know that it continued the downtrend. You know it's a great point of imbalance, right? Yes or no?
Yes,
So,
yes,
the
absolutely.
name. It's in the name what it did. It's in the name, the location. So the structure is Waldo to the point. What do I care if it moved or if it broke something here? That doesn't mean anything. It's this, the context of where the zone is. That's what matters in these trend setups. What about this one? Do I care, really, if it broke something here to the left? Is that going to give it more power?
No,
No,
because
because the power because of it, because you put the trend, that's the power.
Makes
that's
sense?
a bounce. That's for bounces, though, right? That's for
Yes, yes. So that's what I'm saying, that, okay, the odds enhancer, strength, time, freshness was too basic. With these setups, it's a given already. I'm giving it to you. Make sense? This one, do you care if it broke something to the left? Now, this is a tricky question because you care if it's a nemesis on a higher time frame. That you care on this one, right? But how do you know if it didn't break it? By the name. As soon as you say nemesis, you know that it's a box position and you know that it hasn't broken the opposing zone, right? So you see how in the name it's already giving you if it broke something or not, or if you really need it. Understand now?
yes. Yes, I think that's a very good way to put it.
Yeah. You need to find Waldo and you need to find the location of the zone.
Yeah. Well, that's what always used to confuse me was the thing about, the Waldo. And they said, well, if I always have a Waldo, then it'll always be one candle in the base. So, that's always just a given, I mean, so and that, so that, so in time and zone, it was one candle. It's never 2 or 3 or 5 to 6 or, or whatever. It's always going to be one.
And again, why I'm saying I really don't care, because you have more skills now, guys. You're smart. You are seeing if this is an impulsive or a corrective trend. You're seeing if it has hit curve. You're seeing if this downtrend is just an IRT to a higher time frame demand zone, for example. Make sense? So all the skills, when you put them together, it's super powerful. It's super powerful. Okay? I just wanted to make clear why I don't mention the move out and breakout, because I'm giving it already to you depending on the zone, the power of the zone, and if it's an impulsive or corrective, if it has hit curve and all that stuff. Okay, so I'm giving it to you already. Okay, now tomorrow, because I didn't have time today, tomorrow I will show you how to backtest the setups.
Hold on, Trigger. Tomorrow is, are you having a session tomorrow?
Sorry, Friday. Sorry.
Okay, all right. Okay, good. I'll let you. Okay. No, that's why. Just want to make sure we're clear.
Yeah, and I am missing the game. We're going to do the game.
What's the game?
I'm going to. You will wait. Just wait for it. I have a game.
Is it gonna be a fun like we had today?
Even better.
Okay, cool.
So I have a game for the setups, to identify the setups, and I'm going to show you how to codify. Well, no, yeah, how to codify your own setups and how to backtest your setup to make your rules. That's what I'm going to cover on Friday, because the only topics we have is trade plan, and trading psychology, and what was the other one? Trade journal. So that those ones, I think it's not as intense. I don't know. Let's see. And anyway, we have Saturday and Sunday. Okay, so we only have 3 topics left: trade journal, trade psychology, and we have a trade plan. Those are the ones we're missing. But next on Friday, I will start with the game, and then how to backtest and codify your own setups. Okay? Questions?
Okay.
Let me look at the chat.
Trigger, thank you so much for taking the time.
No worries.
Really, really respect and admire you. Thank you.
My pleasure. And I love that QQ the screenshots posted.
Yeah.
Trying to set off is like driving blindly. If you cannot name it, you cannot trade it. Yeah, we're going to cover that. Okay. Mute everyone. Mute. Where's everyone? Okay. So questions, admin questions. Is everything clear? You have to mute yourself.
I just want to say something. Master Juan, may the force be with you.
What's that?
Master Juan, may the force be with you. No, in a serious note, he knows now. Otherwise, I wouldn't tell him to explain anything, you know? Like, I know him. I know.
Yeah. Okay, she's setting you up for failure. Remember that, guys? No, I think I can explain it to the best of my ability, but I'm no expert. Remember, I just learned this myself.
Yeah, but then
What's
I'm
that?
sorry. Go ahead.
no, I was just saying, once you know it and you can teach it, it just makes it rock solid.
Yes. Yep. And I told you, I'm going to teach you everything, and then you're going to teach everyone else. That's your duty. No. Okay. Okay, guys. So I'll see you on Friday. Okay.
Okay. Thank you very much, Trigger. Good night, everybody.
Thank
Stop
you.
the recording, everyone. Stop the recording.
Okay,
Let me
I'm gonna stop my recording here.
One, I had one.
Yes.
One. Yeah. You know, in TradingView, I have